Ladies and gentlemen, welcome here to the Team Sportscast Network. Just kidding.
That's right.
Welcome to CA. I'm Van Sil. Along with me is a great old friend, Sabo, getting ready to cast some ESWC Canadian Qualifier for CSGO. Before we actually get into that, man, it's actually time to catch up, Sabo.
It is.
How's it been? How are you?
It's been amazing. Those of you just now tuning in, Vincili and I, we go way, way back. We were some of the original sportscasters for TSN, the Team Sportscast Network. The second esports commentary network? Certainly the first one to do anything big in the scene. I started.
Makes us feel old, right?
Very old, dude. Okay, get this. I got back into casting with Warwitch, doing Return to Castle Wolfenstein, kind of reviving the scene. And we're casting a game, and we actually had this kid playing, and he messaged us. He says, "Hey, you used to cover my dad's games."
That is awesome.
Yeah, it is kind of cool, but yeah, it certainly ages me.
At least it goes through generations, right?
You know that exactly.
You're there. I casted your father. I casted you. I got to cast your grandson.
How cool is that family, though? Like, dad played competitive Return to Castle Wolfenstein, certainly at a high enough level to be casted, and now his son is playing at that level, same exact game. Super cool. Maybe he picks up Counter-Strike. We can cast him again.
All he knows, it could be like DJ Wheat and Mini Wheat. Mini Wheat's definitely going to be following his footsteps.
Yeah, well, he's actually already been on the air doing some Fallout 3, which is cool.
Yeah, and also being there at the E3 last week, he was actually hosting one of the games there with DJ Wheat. But nonetheless,
I saw that.
Yeah, it was actually pretty cool. But we could focus back here on the Canadian Qualifier for ESWC, the Esports World Cup. So what's happening right now is that it was an open, basically, registration for people to attempt to qualify. As the top two will actually go to Montreal for an attempt to get a seed in the ESWC Grand Finals, or in the World Finals, as they like to call it, later on in the week. So we're here this week, Sabo and myself. I think we're going to have a third caster as well, which is Tyrish, that I met over the weekend. We'll be casting throughout the week until Friday, and then July 5th will be the finals, the Canadian finals on land at Comic-Con in Montreal.
How cool is that? Over at Comic-Con. Now, a number of teams have already qualified. Big names you guys might know of. I'll throw a couple out there in case you haven't been following. NIP, Team Envious, Navi, of course, Team Liquid, kind of Logic Gaming, all these guys. Flipside Tactics, actually, the most recent qualifier, who's made it over to land. Just a couple spots left, and now we're looking at the top Canadian teams. Yeah, Ace Gaming and Tempo Sports have already qualified for the pre-qualifying land in Canada. Ace Gaming really sitting at the bottom of the CEVO Professional League right now, struggling to make a name for themselves. But Tempo Sports, they've come a long, long way, Vansili. I mean, they are currently fighting Team Liquid for that number 3 spot in CEVO Professional, which would qualify them for the CEVO land. So big things to come later on. The other two teams are whoever win this series this week.
That's right, and we're just going to look at the 12 teams that we have online right now. If you're looking at it, I think there's only going to be a few of them that are actually teams that are competing in this bracket, while we do have, I think, 2 big pugs, actually, that are in this bracket. So we have 3PP and Aviado. If I'm just going to click on Aviado quickly, the roster that they have there, it's basically Mo, A2Z, Fruit, Monte, TCK, Statutory Ape, Launder. So a lot of invite/professional in terms of experience in ESCA. I'm not sure what you guys call it. Yeah, Launders is actually in there. Yeah, Steve O'Caster Launders.
Okay, wow. Some pro talent. He's definitely got the insight and the tactical mind.
Exactly, but it just depends who's going to be playing, right? Because they have about 7 players in the roster right now. Of course, it's only 5. Also, if you guys are new to ESWC, how it works as well is it's kind of like what it used to be for World Cyber Games. Now, if you guys don't know what World Cyber Games is, it's basically the Olympic of It's basically the Olympic of esports. To qualify, you had to have 5 players representing your country. So whether it be 5 Canadians, 5 Americans, 5 Swedes, to actually represent the team and qualify there. But for ESWC, the rules are slightly different, as it's only the majority of the players have to be from the home country. So for ESWC here, for the Canadian qualifier, you could actually have 2 American players in a roster if you want, as long as 3, the minimum required is 3 for them to at least be Canadian there.
I think that's very fair, because we talked about this on the air on another network. There's not that many people playing at the absolute top tier in some of these countries, Canada included. So it's really nice to be able to allow some other players to widen the talent pool and guarantee that you're going to have some really good, solid teams playing face-to-face. And like we said, the winner of this tournament right here will go to the LAN qualifiers July 5th and face off against big names like Ace Gaming and, of course, Tempo Storm, who have been dominating.
Yeah, so what's on the line for that when it comes to the Canadian finals? It means that whoever actually wins that not only gets a seed into the grand finals or into the world finals, but also the team gets accommodation paid for, which is a hotel for the week there too. So that's going to be a little bit of money saved there if they could actually make it that far. Coming into the world finals itself, it's going to be happening in Montreal, so in Canada, where home of poutine.
Beautiful city.
Yeah, beautiful city. Home of poutine, home of beaver tails, and also home of erotic dancing. But let's not talk about that into details. But
why not?
I know.
Sounds like you have lots of experience.
I was born and raised in Montreal, so I kind of know my way around. But living in Toronto now, I kind of miss it.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do.
But these guys are actually playing for a big prize pool as well towards the World Finals, which is going to be $30,000 for first place, $15,000 for second, and then $8,000 for third, fourth, and whoever basically makes it to fifth and eighth gets $3,500. So
that's a lot of money. That's a $75,000 prize pool right there for Counter-Strike ESWC.
Exactly, it's not too shabby as well, and a lot of the debates that we have these days in terms of North American scene for Counter-Strike Go, at least for majors in general, we can't even call it a major right now, but it's that a lot of European teams don't really have the backings to or find any value to actually come to North America to compete, just to the sheer fact that the airfare and everything like that is too expensive for them to travel just to play, right? So basically, if you win the event, you're going to make pretty much the even amount of money. If you're going to count in like boot camping, you're going to count in accommodations, flights, food, everything like that. You don't get to win that much as a team, right? But it's still
more
good
of a
to
break
see.
Even.
Exactly.
Sponsors.
Exactly, and but it's still good to see, like you mentioned before here, Sable, that there's a lot of top teams, at least worldwide, that are here to compete.
Yeah, quite a few teams, including Keed Stars, who have really been doing an amazing job recently. They were in the iPad Power LAN qualifiers, and they beat out Team Liquid, taking #1. I don't think anybody saw that. So lots of big names. There's been a lot of shuffle, I know, in the North American scene. Questions about guys like NIP, so we'll see that later on with the ESWC. For now, though, Vans, looks like we're going to be facing North 5 versus True North.
Yeah. Hopefully we won't get too confused casting these two teams due to the sheer fact that their names are so similar.
Being Canadian teams, they like the North. That's what I'm gathering.
They do. Actually, funny thing is, I just came from a local LAN this weekend in Toronto, which is the AMD Radeon Extravaganza at the Hunter and Lucas location in North York. And North 5 and True North were actually both there. So I'm pretty sure it's the same similar roster, I think, for North 5. It wasn't their whole 5 that were there. I remember Quad. I think MJ was there as well. But Rapid, I'm not too sure. I remember seeing that name. I might be mistaken, but at least if I'm looking at True North, I think everybody is from that same roster.
Yeah, they're both major LAN teams. This is kind of an interesting tournament because you have a wide variety of teams from CEVO Open, CEVO Free, all the way up to intermediate level. Vans, interesting. I didn't expect these teams to be ready this fast. Looks like everybody has, in fact, readied up.
Exactly. We're going to start things off on Cash. So True North actually having some amateur experience in CEVO, while North 5 a little bit. No, it's the opposite, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But even for North 5, when they played at the Extravaganza, they lost in the upper brackets and they had to forfeit. So it's really True North that went further than they did. So let's see how this is going to pan out. So Piston Round starting things off here on CEA. We have Rapid, MJ, Quad, Bacon Strips, and AGN on T side for North 5. And for the counter-terrorist team, who had a 5-man stack towards the B side to start things off, towards the A side started to start things off, which is quite weird. It's composed of Iridium, Dizzy, Irv, Taking Lives, and Cruxy. And here comes the retake in the attempt towards B.
Yeah, Cruxy ends up going all alone through CT, gets picked off very quickly. We got a nice 3-man push coming in from B main. Shots being fired. Bacon doing serious work in the nice 2K. Bombs ticking away. Running out of time. Look at these positions. T's up here in sight and in heaven, forcing us into a 1v2. Iridium walks into checkers. Finds himself in trouble. Bacon gets another headshot. Look at this. A 4K for Bacon on the pistol round. That's going to be CT. True North losing the round 1-0.
Well, that's why I said it's quite interesting what happened there. You're going to stack 5 players in a pistol round towards the B side. It's unorthodox. It's not something that's That usually happens on the CT side, especially when you're playing on a map like Cache, where sometimes it's plugged. You usually see it most being a CT-sided map than T-sided map. That being said, they went on a rotation, but everybody up from North 5 that made it inside B already pushed through CT spawns, so they caught everybody off guard. But in this round here now, you're going to have 4 P250s, 157, and they're just going to try to stack up towards this mid boost and try to catch them off guard, but it's just going to be clear for a bit until he...
It's a counter boost. Counter boost! True North taking lives goes up, backed up also by one of his teammates here. Didn't see who that was. Looks like Cruxy. Both killed on the counter boost. Very risky strategy for CTs. Anytime around, especially on the CT side, it's going to be a 3 versus 2 situation. Bomb makes its way towards A. We got a nice lurk on the part of MJ taking Dizzy down. No need for it. Bacon's going to go ahead and find Iridium. They didn't even need to take the bomb site. North 5 up 2-0. It was a buy round, pretty much as expected, Vance.
Yeah, of course. When you win the pistol round on T side, you're going to go for a buy on the second one, and even smarter for you to go for submachine guns, just so that you could build that economy up, getting $600 per kill. When they went for that boost, you already had 2 Mach 10 kills, so that built up a lot of money there. I think it was for Quad H as well. But the good thing, though, for this counter-terrorist team of True North was that the frags that they actually put a lot of damage without actually using armor themselves, so they actually didn't get aim punch that much. They were able to strafe well enough as well to bring that fight onto North 5, which is going to be interesting, actually, when we're going to see this first gun round of the game. So far, though, they're pushing aggressively outside towards Blue Door. They're also coming towards A main, but still the advantage somehow is all tied up.
I love the aggression on the part of the CTs, pushing up from Squeaky, cutting off just about every member of North 5. Now MJ all alone with a Galil. He knows he's being tailed, ends up following into vents. Bomb's already made it into B site. That's going to be Rapid. Doesn't know somebody's in CT. Cruxy, exactly. He heard something. Bomb is being planted. Cruxy with a pistol sneaks around by generator. Rapid doesn't know.
Oh, no.
Doesn't see it. Runs out of ammo. Rapid's able to get the kill, Vans.
At least it's a 2 versus 1. They could still have this advantage. 2 AKs versus a Galil. This is a huge advantage right now for True North, but they're peeking 1 by 1, and that takes away that advantage that they had. Now it's a 1 versus 1. White Bee coming through, but Iridium's still going to get the kill. Plenty of time for the defuse, and that was actually a great eco there for True North, as I guess North 5 never expected a 4-man push from the Blue Door.
Yeah, True North, they ended up pushing very aggressively up from Squeaky in the mid. They got a couple of kills over there. Ended up giving up B site. The bomb was planted, and I thought that True North was in some serious trouble because, like you called, they win in 1 by 1. You're unable to make those trade kills. That's all right, though. Iridium making the kill, making the defuse, getting another point on the board. 2-1 in favor of North 5 on map 1 Cache. Second map tonight, by the way, is going to be Overpass.
Look how broken the economy is right now. 3 of them could have bought, but Bacon Strips and AGM still very broke, so they had to save and go for pistols, and good thing for them to save as a team, and good job for MJ and Quad H as well to buy armor, just to like even up the money situation as well. But also on the CT side, they actually have an aggressive push towards A main, and they're going to try to get these picks here, but we already have an op and an auto sniper right now for the CT side, which they're actually setting up right now for any type of deny on any pushes towards B.
Hyper aggressive buying strategy, getting an auto sniper already in round number 4 for True North. They got the economic advantage, and they want to hang on to that Dizzy. Sees the flashbangs coming out, peeks in from Quad, gets 1 kill. It's a 1-for-1 because Quad H takes down taking lives. Dizzy, look at the 1-tap. USP, that doesn't happen often on a buy round. Taking down Rapid all alone. Got the bomb site under control, and Ventili, look, bomb wisely rotates away to B.
Yeah, but he's the last man standing. If he gets this money down, this is going to be a mission accomplished, but they already have a quick rotation, which Irv just saw him right now, crossing over towards this B-bomb site. He's going to nade first. Will you get the plant? You will get the plant, so mission is a success right now for North 5. No, actually, it's a great save. They got 2 kills. They got also a bomb plant, so that's economy right now for the terrorist team, and also you're forcing drops on the counter-terrorist side as well, because they did invest a lot of money for that auto sniper and the op as well for taking lives in for Iridium, which I find it questionable as well that taking lives with an auto sniper was playing it at forklift to look at Blue Door instead of trying to watch main from white car or even try to help support middle. So yes, a little bit of a questionable position there.
Yeah, very strange. You're not playing to the strength of the weapon. Good for True North, though. They were able to hang on to that op and auto sniper. Dizzy's the one with the auto sniper. And again, look at this. He's going to go ahead, push Squeaky aggressively with an auto sniper. Scar 20. Bacon's going to walk the corner, though. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, shoots him through the wall, then gets dropped as T's.
Well, at least it's still a 1-man advantage for the CT side. The bomb is dropped intentionally towards T spawn, so it's this pickoff game happening for North 5 right now, but I think one of them should start going back to pick up the bomb right now. just for the sheer fact that if they actually get opening frags right now inside the A bomb site, then they're going to have to run back to pick up the bomb, and then the rotation already happens in, and they're going to walk back into a trap. At least Rapid gets the headshot into Cruxy, and we're looking for a trade here as Iridium actually went all the way towards CT spawn at Z, because Quad actually pushed through there and tried to lurk around. But now the two guys are entering inside the site without the bomb, and I don't know what's going on.
I wonder if this might be some sort of an elaborate fake, but look how far MJ has already pushed out. Wow. Rapid with the op 18, trying to peek his way around. Nice, yeah. Double kill, Iridium getting 2, leaving us with 1 CT left. That's going to be for True North. Health is nothing. 22 for 18 for Rapid. MJ has 8. Sneeze on anybody and they're going to die. Look at this play, Vansili. They run to B, sell the fake, come back to A, and it was the right call because is at the wrong bomb site. Should be an easy plant and hopefully easy point for North 5.
Yeah, even after the plant, I don't even want to think that is going to go for it, because not only because of that, like you mentioned before, Sabo, he's low on health, and after the plant, these guys are already set up. No, looks like he's going to go for it. All right, gutsy play, and I just got to say it's a mistake on the CT side. They tried to peek and bring the fight 1v1 long range when they never really saw the bomb come in as well. On top of that, too. But there's no point in peeking when the T's haven't really committed inside the site to try to get a bomb plan down yet.
Yeah, it's unwarranted aggression is what it is. Also making maybe a questionable decision walking into the bomb site. He made some footsteps, though. I think somebody knows what's going on. Rapid comes in, free fires. It's almost too late. He's got players, smokes it off, didn't check quad, and ends up getting shot by MJ. I don't think he even got the diffuser out to start doing work. 2 and 3, North 5 now in charge, but the economy of True North is, well, it's substantial enough. They could force. The question is, will they?
And I'm not one to bash on players usually, but had 2 flashes and a smoke, and he didn't really utilize it to its full potential. 2 flashes, try to flash towards quad, do the peek. You were already committing to peek towards that quad, and then you just decide to stop. And now you're going to smoke, not only smoke the door, but you should have smoked the bomb site instead for you to at least have a chance to go for a full defuse, and then throw a second flash there. If not, but like I said, everybody was low. If he actually committed towards that peek towards quad, would have brought it to a 1v1, then it would have changed.
Well, I mean, you were kind of bashing there, and he was out of this round for the most part, sitting in spawn. Meanwhile, the T's are doing some work in mid. You see AGM and Quad taking down 2 mid. AGN, keep in mind, has top efficacy ratings for Team North 5. He is one of the players to watch. That's why trading with MJ backwards as Taking Lives tries to flank CT. That puts us in 3 versus 1 situation. And again, late out of the gate, is going to be the one man trying to defend and potentially retake B site all alone. Gutsy
well, at
play.
This point, I don't think that he should, because I think he was late in T spawn or CT spawn because he lagged for a bit. He's going to walk through the smoke. I would save this gun. Everybody's already set up after a plant. There you go. He's going to wait on the other side. Now, not only that, when he comes back into the game, oh my god, get ripped. AGN with a jumping AK headshot onto but what I was trying to say is he comes back into the game, and I'm assuming that it was a lag out, because when he came back, he fully bought when his whole team actually saved. So now he's broke while the whole team's going to buy. So just a little bit of miscommunication right after that.
Yeah, dodgy sort of work for this time around. The score is going to be 4 and 2. That was a save for True North. That gave him plenty of money to go ahead and buy up this time. Though, he bought and now has a save. So it looks like the True North economy is just completely messed up here. They got 2 players actually going with no armor. That means aim punch is real. True North, by the book, by the numbers, ought to lose this round. T's setting up possibly for a B take.
Indeed, and they have basically a default crossfire setup here for the CT side. Again, with that full buy that he had the last round only has a 5-7 for this round, so it's actually good for them to try to commit towards this B bomb side, speaking about North 5, because that is the hole, that is the gap, and that is the weakness right now for True North on the CT side, and that's why he's making a lot of noise. They're going to hear him head back towards the back of the site, and that pretty much is going to bait out Iridium too, so Iridium is going to have to step up big when they're going to come inside the site.
Well, here comes the push. It looks like T's rotating towards B site. 1 kill. That's going to be AGN getting shut down by Cruxy. Mage is able to go ahead and make the trade. No one's entering the site. Look at this. 1 by 1. Iridium finds MJ. Now Quad H peeks in. Solo. Makes it into checkers. Takes a lot of damage. Bacon Strips gets the trade and is able to take site. They don't know that, though. Plant is going to go down. Rapid, a little aggressive in mid. Shut down by Dizzy, the rotators. And now 2v2. CT's moving in, Vance.
If they want to try to go for this, they're going to have to work quickly because they don't have a kit. And once again, it's smoked towards CT spawn to try to run that clock down. It's going to force Dizzy to run through after flashing this one. It's going to run across and easily spot it. And both simultaneously die as Bacon Strips in the back of the site was looking up towards heaven. Easily takes them out. Read them like a book pretty much in that retake.
Yep. Pulling up the statistics over here, Irv. Towards the bottom with 9.0 efficacy for Team True North. So historically, his team, he's kind of lagged a little bit behind someone like your top player, Cruxy, with a 13.16. Cruxy not doing that hot today, though. Only 1 kill, 1, 0, and 7. This time around, we're going to see another miss by Irv with the M4 silence, and everybody else saves. Vance, what's going on here?
Well, they tried to push towards the A main to get some information here as Dizzy just got quickly picked off, and that's the A side now open with only one guy in there. It's going to be taking lives with that P2K. Now, again, like you said, Irv bought while the other save. I don't know what the hell he's doing. He's not playing as a team and not playing with his teammate. Taking lives, missing the first few shots, but at least he's able to bring enough damage here into Rapid. But the A side is pretty much open for business after Cruxy falls down at Highway. And the reason why we see Cruxy also at 1 and 8, I think he's usually the designated opper for the CT side for True North. But at the same time, they really didn't have that chance to build up that money for him to be able to afford an AWP because so far it's only been
that one round.
Yeah, the third round, I think, when they actually, or the fourth round where they actually bought the op and auto sniper.
Yeah, ballsy play, and it's cost them. I mean, look at this. They haven't had a single point since then. It's 5-2. The bomb has been planted, and we're left with Iridium, who stole an AK-47. The smart play in a 4v1 like this is go ahead and hide. He ends up going down towards mid. Very dangerous position. He's exposed on 1, 2, 3, 4 angles at the very least. Even one more if somebody were to choose to boost. And now here comes the hit squad. Quad H checking the corner. Bacon Strip about to come around.
He should shoot. There you go. Now he does.
There it is. 1,
nice.
2. Successful save.
Great patience there displayed by Iridium. And thanks to him there, he could drop a gun for Irv's buying mistakes. And so that he could buy himself right after. So that was actually huge and key right there for True North. And a great play for Iridium despite the round being lost for this counter-terrorist team. Overall score now 6-2 in favor of North 5. And they're actually getting these entries quite easily inside the site. So, like I said, usually it's a CT-sided map, but they're not able to hold their angles too well in the CTs.
Well, I mean, it might just come down to a question of individual 1v1 skill. Look at True North on a buy round, pushing up hyper-aggressively into A. Lucky for them, that's not where the T's went. Instead, they're going to boost into mid. Mid control completely belongs to North 5. They're walking in. The bomb's kind of hanging out in the back. They better move quickly, though, because taking live's going to come in flanking right behind. Bomb works its way towards A site. B is open. This could work out favorably. But Vans, like you said, the shots favor North 5, winning every individual engagement right here.
Exactly. It doesn't matter where they go, whether it be B or A, they're opening the site up. But good thing for the counter-terrorist team of True North right now is they actually dropped the bomb carrier at the early round. So Irv and Cruxy trying to hold this flank and trying to hold that bomb, but Irv is not going to be the last man standing and being shot from all corners very soon. And Bacon Strip doesn't need any actually backup. He gets the frag there by pushing through CT spawn to Z. And then now it's going to be 7-2, and this is 5 unanswered rounds for North 5, and at least the bonus money comes through for this counter-terrorist team, and they're just going to force it up.
Yeah, Irv found himself just in a very bad position right there. His team got cut down just as he was walking through the center of mid. He hugged the wall. That's about the best you can hope to do, at least block yourself off by spools, but he was shot in the back, and there's not much you can do about that, especially in a rapid-paced game like Counter-Strike. AGN takes down Taken Lives with a headshot in mid, then backs off. Again, it's all about the entry frags, and North 5 is able to find every single kill. It doesn't matter where they go, they can out-frag, out-kill, and take the site easy.
The issue is, as well, is that they went for a forced buy, and the guys with the pistols are basically just rushing through. Instead of trying to play for a trade, try to play for a bait or something, and at least try to go for a 2v2 in terms of fights, then they always put the riflers in a bad situation. Already 2 down at the beginning, the riflers are easily taken down towards the B bomb site, and that's it. North 5 takes the round.
Yeah, and then there's True North Cruxy, last man standing with the AK-47. He was already pushed into sight. Really no way to save that gun. He tried to do the best he could. 3 versus 1 Wasn't able to do it, and you can see the frustration. Cruxy kind of waving his mouse all over the place. 8 and 2. They need to get some more points. Forcing up, finally Dizzy with the off. But again, the buy is staggered. You got a FAMASN taking lives hands, and you got Irv with no armor. Heck, Dizzy doesn't even have armor. And a Deagle. Better score than one.
He's going to go for an op shot. He should get it here. Indeed, easy kill towards that blue door, as he did have the spawn for that. Meanwhile, we're actually finally holding something towards this middle as Cruxy wins that fight against Quad H. The bomb is now picked up by AGN, but it's a 2-man advantage for this counter-terrorist team of True North, and make that 3.
Very, very nice work. Now taking lives, gets too aggressive, decides to push up. He didn't have information. He could have just waited back there and said, you know what, it's up to North 5 to go ahead and push. Gets himself killed. That's a big deal because now it puts us into a 3 versus 2. And True North, they're going to go ahead and rotate. They might be over-rotating here towards A site. That's not quite founded. You're going to see Irv move towards middle, watching mid. The problem with a map like Cache, though, it's not dust. You can't see all the way through and guarantee for a fact that the T's haven't rotated to B site. Might work out, though. T's making their way to A for the entry. 2v2.
Yeah, they have great positioning right now. Big nade coming through as well. Dizzy has 2 HP because of that no armor. And at least he gets the op shot onto Bacon Strip. So AGN, last man standing, knows that one's towards Highway. So then Irv comes across and gets that kill. Wins that fight, 1 versus 1. And finally, True North stops that bleed. And they make the score now 8-3.
Yeah, I think a big part of the reason why True North has been suffering so much is they were buying unevenly. They had a lot of players without armor. Even that last round, we had players without armor. Now they've got the cash. They should be able to buy up properly, but no, even with the win, it was so costly for True North. Look at this. We've got Dizzy without armor and Cruxy now with a pistol.
No, they could have bought. Irv has $4,000. It just didn't drop for his teammate, and then Cruxy dies. So, yep. It's just frustration, like you mentioned before. So, True North, who made it so far in the Extravaganza, now getting dominated by North 5, who actually forfeited in the lower bracket first round when they lost against Steel's Pug with Launders, A2Z, Statutory Ape, and Yaya. Oh, it looks like they're blaming the server.
Well, I mean, the server's not going to be to blame for miscommunication and misbuys like that, that's for sure. MJ, North 5, not to rag on him. MJ, North 5, peeks the corner, ends up getting taken down by Iridium in mid. That drops the bomb. Huge advantage for True North. They need it. Irv's going to go ahead and find AGN. Keep in mind, he was the top ranking player going into this for T-side. North 5, Quad H is all alone. He knows the bomb's down. He knows where it is, but, you know, it's reasonable to expect lots of True North players are going to be sitting there watching it from all angles. The smart move, I think, fans, is to go ahead and save. They're already up 8-3. They've got rounds to throw away on this one.
Yeah, exactly. You want to pick up as much as you can on T-side, but at the same time, you won 6 rounds in a row, but when you're looking at it, they survived with 3 players, 1 player, 2 players, 3 players, and 0 pretty much. Exactly. So they had to drop every single time, and at this point, their money was pretty much broken if they were to lose this round, and they actually did, and now they're forced to save. So they could have had an extra AK to work with if he actually tried to save that AK-47, unless he wanted to keep his economy even like the team, which is why he tried to go for it to throw that gun away.
Well, it's a ballsy play going on for North 5, but I do agree with it. Tech 9, CZ's, Rush B. The old-fashioned silver strap. But you know what? Since they know they're out fragging, look at this. AGN with the headshot, and then Irv, he gets 1 kill, but he's going to get pinched off left and right. Gets another kill before he himself goes down. Look at this. Bacon actually burning his teammate Rapid alive. Bombs in the hand of AGN. He gets naded, flashed all over. 2v1 shutdown Vans. That should actually have worked nicely for North 5 because they have been out fragging. What happened on that take?
Well, it's just pistols, right? And it's okay for them to go for that rush with the pistols as well, because they're going to lose 3 rounds in a row and then get, with 3 rounds in a row, it's $2,400. So they had plenty of money to buy this round here. It would have been better if they actually did get a bomb plan, maybe, to be able to add some more money so that Quad H could actually buy. But at that point, it should have been a round that they were able to take, because the last person that was in the back of the site, I think that was Iridium, he should have been taken down a lot faster than that. And especially in CSGO today, those pistols are just too overpowered compared to what it used to be in 1.6.
We have more aggression on the part of True North. Taking lives, peeks the corner. Teammate flashes him out and sets him up for a beautiful 2K. Bacon Strips Rapid, both dead over there. The bomb was spotted and dropped by taking lives. He's going to fall back wisely with his teammate. And look at this. Cruxy now in mid, flanking from behind. He suspects somebody around here. AGN in mid. He may have heard the footsteps for North 5. Sitting in boost. He wants that bomb. Doesn't know what's happening. Cruxy finds MJ. Gets the better of him. He's hurt, though. AGN should get this kill. Does so. Taking lives. Peeks around for the trade. Fails.
Oh boy.
AGN showing what he's made of. Dizzy call the grenade out. It's enough. Takes
So
AGN down.
And thankfully for that spray through that smoke as well, and also to help him stay alive from that spray coming through by AGN, because if AGN actually did get that kill, would have picked up that bomb and at least get the bomb plan for North 5. But a great round for True North, actually. Their aggressive way that they played towards that middle and that main A push was actually great smokes and flashes to blind everybody on T side and immediately drop 3 to start the round.
It's very risky, but it did pay off. True North has been extremely aggressive most every round, even on big gun rounds, pushing with a Scar 20, for example. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Oh! That should have been on him. That should have hit him. He actually pushed the blue door, speaking about Dizzy, and somehow missed that shot. But meanwhile, we have opened things up towards mid and towards B bomb site, so it's up to Cruxy to try to hold it with the op of his own.
Yeah, that was AGN all alone, walking in through vents, gets the kills. Gets some attention, and now look, smokes all over B site as the bomb rotates to A. The problem was nobody was really watching B. They're not aware of this fake out. We still have players. 1A, 1 mid. Mid gets shut down by Quad, peek in the corner. Dizzy gets spotted, taken out. I think he just hung out too long. Might have even double picked there. Quad takes him down. Last man standing. It's up to Cruxy with an off. Takes MJ down 1v1. Vans, it's winnable.
That's right, but Quad still has better positioning. Oh, actually, he goes back towards highway. So if he actually stayed towards that white truck, at least he hears the footsteps. So this is better positioning right now for the terrorist team, and they could set up the crossfire. And here he goes. He's pretty much dead now. Yep. Just speaking out that Quad taking him down, and that's going to end the half 9-6 in favor of North 5 over True North. As they're now switching sides here, and you know what? Maybe it's not too little, too late. 6 rounds towards that struggle that they had at the beginning here for True North is actually not so bad.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking True North was pretty much out of it right away. They weren't communicating. They were misbuying. They did that crazy play that you called with the op and the Scar 20, and then they rushed. Like, why would you rush with the Scar 20? And why would you play forklift with the Scar 20? You're not playing to the advantage of that weapon. Maybe just for surprise. I don't know. You don't see this in the Pro League very often. They fell behind for many, many rounds, but look, a slight comeback, 6-9. Hopefully, True North has a much stronger T side. Yeah,
especially with the auto sniper, the way you want to play it usually is not only long range, but when the smoke starts to get executed. So let's say you're playing white truck with the auto sniper to overlook towards A main. If the terrorist team are going to execute to throw a smoke, they're usually going to smoke it to smoke out between the forklift and the mid tug, so that they can actually try to take control of that forklift. You just start spamming through that smoke, and they're going to start running into your bullets, and then you're going to start getting frags, or at least lower them enough so that your teammate that's playing within the site at Quad actually has a better chance of holding that site as well, to give enough time for your teammates to rotate across.
Exactly. Taking a look at the stats real quick as we prepare for the pistol round. Top efficacy in the round was actually AGN, rocking 17 kills with a plus-minus of +6. Good job right there, AGN. I mean, he regularly leads his team for North 5, leading in points 9 and 6. If you're just tuning in, it's ESWC Online Qualifiers round 1 of the online qualifying tournament. It's North 5 versus True North. We're on the first map in this best of 3. Cash Overpass will be next.
So Cruxy now at the point as they're starting to get ready to push inside this B bomb site without any smokes or flashes. They're not even going to smoke towards CT spawn. This is crazy. They're just going to walk through, and they actually had 2 smokes to work with. And just like that, they're counter flashing through. They're getting blinded. They're crossing over without smokes. That's what I'm saying. And now 2 of them just gets instantly dropped, make that a 3rd. And oh my god, what are you doing with these nades? Earth now at least gets the bomb plan down. He's going to use a nade to actually put one enemy down to 9 HP. But just like that, he's the last man standing and throwing all of his arsenal pretty much when he's under fire, when it should have been used for his team to actually set up inside B. They're going to get the defuse, and North 5 wins this pistol round quite easily.
Yeah, it was an easy site take for True North, but like you called, there were no grenades, and they were even slow to get into positions. North 5, on the other hand, hyper fast on the rotate. I think that might even have been an over-rotate, to be quite honest. The moment they heard footsteps, you saw the players streaming out of A site. It was the right call, but it could have been a real risky play for North 5. Scores 10-6, round 17, economic momentum clearly in the hands of North 5. They only need 6 rounds to go.
This could be still good right now. They get a bomb plan for the terrorist team. They have Tech 9s, P250s, and they actually put AGN down to 7 HP, who actually invested heavily on a FAMAS and armor, and that's across the board right now as well with grenades. Now, if they actually manage to get some kills, indeed they do with Dizzy with the frag at Blue Door, they're trying to sell fakes after fakes, and they're going to try to take this B side now. AGN, though, still holding it down, but keeping everybody calm so far. Taking Lies manages to finally open up this B bomb site, but they left the bomb at the outside of B. What?
That might be a little miscommunication. Once again, Quad H already there with a stolen FAMAS. No, it's his bought FAMAS. Gets the 2K nice and easy. Gun advantage. Goes to North 5, but yeah, you called it. Leaving the bomb behind once you've already secured the site. There's some point where you got to go back and get the bomb and plant it quickly before that rotation. And clearly it didn't happen.
They had a great shot. They had a great opening as well, but the amateur play was that they actually just left the bomb at the entrance of B. When they actually made it in, there would have been 2 bomb plants and given them way more money than they have right now. Because that's $800. Yeah. Dizzy would have at least have full armor if he committed to actually sacrifice one of the flashes to be able to purchase that full armor. But just like that, that's how he dies instantly by P90 by Rapid at Blue Door.
Notice Dizzy almost never has armor. Solid mid push, though. Look at Taken Lives getting the 2K, clears out mid. Now the decision is, which way do we go? AGN peaks corner, manages to take Taken Lives down, reducing us to a 2v2, and the bomb goes B-way. First man in is going to be AGN, up from heaven, watching the bomb site. He knows they're in there somewhere. Based on his crosshair, I don't think he saw anybody. Cruxy peeks the corner, almost gets his head taken off, but it was AK versus FAMAS. That means Cruxy has the win and is able to get the pick. That's all right, then. Bomb goes down, smokes are out, and it's retake time.
Yeah, another great flash here from the terrorist side, and they're just spamming through the smoke to get the kill at the Cruxy. Now hiding inside the smoke is going to be Irv. He's getting spammed across. He gets the kill. It's a 1 versus 1. But Rapid's going to get that kill coming in for the defuse, and a nice attempt by Irv. But the round still comes in for North 5, but let's not discredit how True North played that to start things off. Yeah, there was a mistake by Dizzy at the beginning of the round by not buying armor and just losing that fight long range against a P90 pushing Blue Door. But that push by taking Lies and his teammates to overtake that mid control was actually done very well and executed quite easily for them to overpower that. But that's just that hold at the end of the day and a lucky spray that went through the smoke that prevented True North from winning that round.
Well, True North now in a real position. The score 6-12 on Cash, the first map. Cash was North 5 map choice.
Rip.
Push. I don't know. Why would you do this? CT's on a buy round push hard into A main. They get cut down immediately, leaving Bacon Strip, the mid player, all alone to try and hold off the site. He gets too aggressive on highway and cut down. The bomb is going to get planted. Good work, though. It's 2 versus 2. A winnable retake against Pistols in the hands of True North T side.
By Cruxy that gets the deagle shot onto his opponent AGN, leaving Quad the last man standing. He's going to finish off with a deagle as well. So that's going to be an eco round won by this True North team that actually desperately needed. You couldn't pick up that op, but the reason why they push towards that A main, it's fine. You do it from time to time because that's what they smoked and they flashed to push through. But I don't think they had the first 2 spawns to be able to get there fast enough. So by the time they moved in towards that A main, they already had 2 guys pushed up past the lockers where the opera actually did not expect it there on North 5 side. If they were a little bit quicker, then you would have lined up at least 1 or 2 there on an op kill and also rifle kill on support.
Get wrecked tonight. T's pushing hard on a buy round into mid. 1, 2, 3. It was a 3-man stack. All the CTs quickly dead. Now you got 1 on A, 1 on B. Bombs in mid. They can go either way. Both calls are the right call. Dizzy's going to go ahead and check it out. Finds out, hey, we got somebody at quad. Turns around. MJ, good night. Shot in the face. And you're going to get a bomb plant by Irv out here. Great spot to plant it. Planted for highway. Agent almost takes him down. Does take him down. But that's all right. The bomb has been planted. 2v1.
Some love tap right there. That's where they're laughing as well as Dizzy tapped his own teammate. And just like that, AGN turns around, gets the kill on to the white truck, clears that quad, and now he's going to go for a smokeful defuse. No, it's going to be a fake. Great job. He peeks back out, takes him down,
nice.
And actually does get the kill. Now, does he have enough time? He should. And what a clutch by AGN
Smart.
on a 3 versus 1. That chuckle is not going to happen anymore here for True North, because it's no laughing matter to lose a 3 versus 1 when the person has no armor and no kit.
Super smart play for AGN. The bomb was planted. The numbers said True North was in charge, and the location for the bomb plant was great too. It was visible from truck, from highway, and from A main. You can watch it play the bomb timer over there, dropping the smoke, peeking the opposite corner. You know the guy's crosshair should maybe be over towards smoke, spamming the smoke, and AGN just peeks the corner and wrecks him. That's a man who can think, watch, expect big things to come from this player.
Yeah, and at least they get a bomb plan for True North, so they have enough economy to actually buy this round here, but Bacon Strip is quickly shattering their dreams right now towards this middle hold. Finally, the trade comes through, but it's still a 1-minute advantage for North 5 as the rotation comes around across from Bacon Strip and also from MJ, moving down towards that highway. They spot him towards the vents, as both of them were flashed, so couldn't capitalize on the kill. Meanwhile, AGN still goes to work, though, through that Z and takes down Dizzy, and just like that, 4v2.
Well, now the B bomb site has been compromised, but look how fast the rotate's coming in. AGN walks up, instant one tap by Irv with the AK-47. Irv gives his position away by going ahead and pre-firing the corner here, drops a flash, just doing those delay tactics. And here comes the 3-man push in. Irv dead first, then Iridium too little, too late. You have 2 surviving CTs for North 5 with the defuse, and that gives us a score of 14-7. North 5 dominating map 1. Their choice, cash tonight.
Yeah, and even with this bomb plant, they don't have enough money to go for a full buy on T's side, and it looks like they're still in a gamble for it, so they don't even want to play for the tie. They don't want to risk anything. Well, they want to risk something, which is why they're going for a full buy with this gamble to try to win something here, but look at this. Dizzy going for small armor, so it's just going to be Irv once again that's going to go for a full buy, while the rest are just going to buy economically, so again, probably frustration from the T side one more time.
Looks like just a standard A push. They lead with the bomb. That means you're going to have an instant rotation. Kind of dodgy. And after the bomb goes down, the rest of the team kind of stalls out. That means they're going to have to face the full force of the CT team. Iridium getting a beautiful 2K with the Tech 9. Not supposed to happen. Gets the bomb plant. They smoke it off, textbook style. And yes, 1-and-1 straight over here. Dizzy goes ahead, picks up AGN, and look at Bacon. Puts himself in a bad position and have been exposed on 2 angles. And True North, they were supposed to lose it. They're still in it to win it. 8-14.
Like I said, overpowered pistols. It could always save the round, especially when you're working as a team there. So if they actually split up for True North, sorry, it would have been a little bit more different of an outcome. But they played it great, and there was an immediate rotation as well for North 5. So it came down to positioning and the 1 versus 1 raw aim to see who could win it, and it was True North, thankfully, on that force buy. Kind of breaks out the economy of North 5 right now, who actually have a broken force buy. Only Bacon Strip fully saving right now for the team.
Yeah, kind of strange play for North 5. You've got Rapid with an AWP, and then pretty much everybody else rocking pistols. MJ with a FAMAS. Working their way towards B. Rapid's aware something's going on. Fires too early, misses his shot, is still able to get the pick on the bomb planter. That's going to be Iridium going down. Bomb going to get picked up by Cruxy. MJ peeks him, slows him down. He's afraid, knows something's going on, backs up behind cover, plants.
Oh my God.
Irv goes down. That's okay, though. He's got the bomb down. Even if he dies, if he loses this round, that's a little bit of cash over here to try, do something to play for the tie. Going to go down in the smoke. That's Quad H with the kill, and a quick defuse by Quad.
The thing, though, Sabo, is that it's not supposed to be okay. They basically had the economical advantage there, too, because the AWP and the FAMAS were actually played towards the A bomb site. While they actually lost the player at the beginning at B to AGN's pistol, but they still had the rifles moving into the site. But yet again, you're still trying to bring fights towards the A side when your teammates already committed into B. You might want to try to sell fakes instead of more bringing the fights towards either side to bring the advantage on your side on a post-plant situation. Now you're broke as a joke after a plant still coming in. So 2 guys only with pistols and 3 guys with AKs, where True North is set up to actually lose this first map.
Map 1, 15-8. North 5 just needs 1 more point on the board. They have the gun advantage. Beautiful. Iridium and Cruxy taking mid-control fast. Shut down Quad H. Very dangerous position to get steamrolled like that. Bomb's going to go down. Iridium peeks the AWP. Maybe not the best decision. That's Rapid. making the 2K. Bombs in sight. You know the off is just going to stay on it. Irv peeks the corner before the smoke flashes. He gets shut down. And, yeah, there's AGN. Closing kill, 16 and 8 for Cash. First map goes to North 5 and Silly. What went wrong with that big mid push?
Well, it was fine at first. It's just the disadvantage was that they didn't actually have many smokes to work with as well. What they wanted to do basically was trying to pinch towards that A site from Highway and also the A main. But the smoke that they initially threw was supposed to be landed towards the Z-shaped hallway, but it actually landed between the sandbags and Z, where it actually doesn't cover anything at all. So even with the missed smoke, the person playing at sandbags could still spot enough information to see these guys where they're actually pushing through. So you call it out. There's 3 guys on the T side pushing towards mid. Yes, there's some kills that the T side are able to make, but True North just couldn't hold it enough, and the trades came back, though, for North 5 to win that round. So
good stuff, team. North 5 rocking it. Take a look at the history of North 5. They're a land-based team. They hang out at the Esports Club from Canada. Obviously, this is the Esports World Cup Canadian qualifiers. They play in CEVO Amateur. The record, they're 4-4 so far in CEVO Amateur. Big losses on Inferno, Cobble Train, and surprisingly, Cash. True North, also an amateur team. They have a much better record, though. Check it out. They're 7-1. Their only one and only loss within the league this season was a 10-16 loss to Bulbasaur Buds on Train. You won't be seeing Train tonight, Vansili, though. The pick for True North is Overpass, one of the recently reworked maps. You don't see it that often in league play because, well, maybe it's a little wonky. People aren't used to it. It's coming your way up next. Thoughts on Overpass?
Yeah, Overpass is a map that actually you're going to see a lot of opping, especially towards the A-bomb side on the CT side. By having that op watching towards long, you kind of have like that 3-2 split kind of thing going on in the CT side, because when one guy's focusing on long, the other guy's going to try to play or aggressively or play back inside the site to support the A site, but usually you're going to see him push up to try to get some information towards Blue Door or Fountain. Overall, though, it comes down to a lot of execution if you want to try to take this A bomb site in terms of flashes and smokes that you want to throw towards the bank side and towards CT spawn, and also Molly's even to push them back, prevented the CTs from peeking out and then letting you get that plan towards the A main. For the B side, though, the execute's as important. If it's going to be a quick execute, you're going to have to do those flashes quick and execute quickly. But if not, if it's counter-smoked by the CT side, let's say towards Monster Pipe, then you're going to have to wait it out and then focus more towards that middle water side by that Blue Door to try to overtake short before you work in as a team towards that B-bomb site. Still at this point, though, I still find a map like Overpass being CT-sided for me, although some of the
for sure.
Yeah, and also although some of the top teams these days in terms of professional scene have been doing quite well on T side.
You know, one of the things that I always think about with a map like Overpass is nuke. The bomb sites are sort of stacked right on top of each other. You can rotate super fast through the stairs like that, and I think that's what's kind of leading it towards more of a CT bias here tonight. Of course, Overpass, made famous by Team Fnatic during the infamous Boostgate scenario where they exploited a bug in a map that's, of course, long since been fixed. Who could forget? The man tower opping across the map on Overpass.
That's right. So, yeah, exactly. At least they fixed that, and now that's definitely changed the way that Overpass is played, and with the changes that they had towards the map as well about 4 months ago, also made it a little bit more open for the A-bomb side to be able to work with, because if not, it was more heavy CT-sided than it was before.
I like the switch between a long A and a short A now. I mean, it used to be, as most of you recall, you could go down long, Upper Park as it's called, and it would still join the exact same entrance. So if the CTs are playing back in sight, they're really only worried about one angle where you could come from. But now you've got that extra angle coming down long, and it changes the whole defensive setup. And like you said, it does open the map a little bit more, give the Ts a little more advantage going into the A-bomb site. Another thing that's so fun on this map is the all the silly little boosts where you can kind of jump, peek, get a little bit of information, wall bang here and there, especially on B sites. And if you really know those spots and you know your sounds very well, it can make a tremendous amount of difference, especially when you're talking about True North versus North 5. You know, these aren't professional level teams, at this moment. They're playing SEVO Amateur League, so little things like that could shift the balance dramatically in favor of one team or the other tonight.
Well, let's wait and see whenever what's going to happen in the second map. So we're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we could see how Overpass is actually going to be played between True North and North 5. So for Van Zyl and Sabo, we'll be back soon for the ESWC Canadian Qualifiers, brought to you by MSI.
A desktop is the most powerful weapon for playing games. It has the latest graphics cards, the best components, can be upgraded at any time, and supports the usage of multiple displays. But what if we told you that we have a revolutionary gaming system which has all that, but uses less power? Protects your eyes from eye strain, has the best speakers, plus the fastest internet connectivity when playing online games, and can even be controlled by just touching it with your fingers. The MSI AG270 Gaming All-in-One PC. Let the games begin.
Cool.
Let the games begin.
Do we have a server?
You guys there? It's in the chat.
Dead already. Let's move. We are. We're not leaving.
What was the final score last 16 what?
All right, guys, welcome back here to the CEA. Vencel and Sable getting ready here for the second map as I got caught trying to tweet out what's going on here for the second map between North 5 and True North indeed. So we mentioned it before if you guys just tuned in. Welcome. First map was actually won by North 5 16-8. This is the Canadian qualifiers. I think you might hear my dog whine a little bit in the background because he's so happy and excited of the second map, but it's going to be good stuff.
I hear him.
Yeah, indeed. So best out of three for single best out of three, sorry, should I say, for the upper brackets, and if you actually lose, it goes down to a best out of one. So
right.
We still have True North with a chance to try to redeem themselves and bring us to a tiebreaker map.
Yeah, True North. Less than stellar performance on the first map of Cash, 16-8. They had a couple of big rounds, but the big issues that we saw was a lot of like miscommunication, leaving the bomb behind when they shouldn't, misbuying. Sandhus seemed like Irv, not to dish on this guy, but he was always kind of buying when it was a save round and then forced to save when it was buy round, and for that reason, he was cut off quite a lot. And then you also saw a lot of guys like Dizzy, running around with absolutely no armor. You know, he favors the AWP, so he's going ahead and buying the AWP in lieu of armor. Okay, cool, you got the firepower, but that aim punch will completely wreck your shot, and I think he suffered because of that. This map is going to be, of course, Overpass, map 2 tonight. That was the choice of True North. They banned Cobble, and they went ahead and picked Overpass as their preferred map tonight. So hopefully they can turn this thing around as we plow forward.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully they'll get map advantage there. But if they choose, if they actually choose to be on Overpass first, then it all comes down to possibly North 5's wanting to start off on CT side. So this is still going to be a challenge for True North to start things off on T side if that's going to be the case.
And keep in mind that should True North come back and tie this thing up, we will be going into our best of 3 third map, which is Mirage. There's a part of me that secretly hopes that happens because I do like Mirage. It's my favorite map. I know I got a couple of people on my team in Civo Free hanging out in chat, and Mirage, it's the home map. That's what we live and breathe. I'm Global Elite on Mirage, Silver 2, and everything else.
Yeah, Mirage is definitely one of my my new favorite maps as well. I mean, I really enjoyed Cash as being one of my favorite ones, so it's nice to see to be able to cast that. But Cash is one of those maps that actually adds a lot of places to work with and areas to work as a team. But Mirage is definitely one of the ones as well. Overpass though, a little bit harder because again, not many people play. Of course, you're forced to play in leagues such as ESCA and others. CEVO, it's a veto map, so you don't see it as much unless it's a team that they're comfortable with.
As a dedicated CEVO caster, I can tell you it's one of the maps that we see vetoed almost all the time in the professional league, the main league, everything. So it is nice to see it tonight. Pistol round is underway. True North going to be T-side, North 5 playing CT, and it looks like everybody's working their way up towards the B bomb site for some sort of a split B through Squeaky.
Well, they want to take control of this middle as well, and they're losing it so far, and they're actually going for a shoulder peek as well. And running into that, it's going to be taking lives dying, and Cruxy is actually going to try to run through and still bring that fight to avenge his teammates, and Farley gets the burst headshot there into the face of MJ. But now it's a 2 versus 2. If you just tune in, it's True North on T side, composed of Cruxy, Iridium, Dizzy, and taking lives. What we have for North 5, MJ, RSK, AGN, Rapid, and Bacon Strip. So RSK, Risk, I think is a new player coming in here right now, as he probably had a rotation coming through from the first map.
That silence USP. AGN peeks the corner, taps one player, doesn't know what's going on, and is able to get the kill. Now Bacon Strips nading his own teammate. That's not good. Takes him down. Iridium all alone. Bacon Strips walks right into the site, taps Iridium in the head, and is able to go ahead and get the defuse. That is North 5 for the first point. CT side, like you said, Vansili, this does tend to be slightly CT sided, mostly due to the fast rotations, but that really didn't become a factor here on this match.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm wondering if I was wrong or not. Maybe RSK has been in this first map. Am I lost? Or was that Sauce that played? Because they do have a 6-man roster, but maybe I'm having short-term memory loss and I just didn't remember or did not see the name at all, as it was kind of quiet.
No, you are absolutely right. I just pulled up the scores, unless RSK is a different name for... No, Rapid's in the game.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Let me find out.
So at least you get the bomb plan coming in here for Terra's team while you're looking here, Sabo, and then we'll see if they're going to get a second one. If they get a second one now for True North, they're definitely going to be comfortable on the third round bye. Now they kind of have a boost for short 2-man and 1-man towards long, and it's going to be RSK that gets their first frag, but a nice one-tap by Quexy. Flank from behind, takes down Bacon Strips as well, so that's going to be 2 guns picked up. 3 FAMAS is still alive, though, on the CT side. But they went all out. FAMAS is on that counter-terrorist team where they're actually slowly losing that, and they're hurting in the economy slowly but surely.
It's going to be a little pincer move, but AGN kind of out of position, gets caught off guard, gets 1 kill. Iridium before taking lives goes ahead and trades and shuts him down, flooding out Squeaky. It's going to be a B take. Rapid all alone, peeks up from the water at ramp, gets a 2K, 3K, makes it look easy. 2-0 North 5. And Vansili, to answer your question, RSK is new substitution for the North 5 roster. Last time they were playing with Quad H, who got 14 kills,
that's at Quad
6 assists, and 18 deaths.
Well, there you go. At least I wasn't going crazy, but I forgot which player he was actually replacing. But nonetheless, this was a great save by True North. Yeah, they went into the B site. They went with bodies, but they actually just bought pistols, like I mentioned before. So really nothing to work inside a site in terms of covering with flashes and smokes. But they actually forced 3 gun rounds on or 3 force buys in this round here. So this is a great round right now for them to go for full AKs. As Cruxy once again gets the opening frag for True North onto AGN, as they're going to try to take over slowly this B bomb site from Monster and from Sandbags. And Rapid is going to have to play Ham once again while his teammates rotate.
True North with that surprise buy. They've got the gun advantage, and MJ now left alone with Bacon. They're both working their way, well, near A site. MJ is going to be all alone on B. Nice teamwork. Pop flash. MJ comes out, misses the shot, though. He knows exactly where Dizzy was, somewhere near construction. Chucks the smoke grenade, exposes it back to him. He's able to taking lives out. I thought he was going to be in trouble. I was expecting someone to peek the smoke. Does not happen. MJ now on site. 3 versus 2. Bacon Strips is hurt, though. MJ's going to get shut down. Bacon all alone up here at upper. I don't think he has enough time. Has the pistol with a banana painted on the side. Runs away for the save.
Yeah, and that's fine because you invested $1,900 there for full armor, 5.7, and a kit. So he goes on to live another round and hopefully keep this kit for his team, because I don't think anybody else would buy a kit here unless we have one of those 2 guys with $4,200 to buy one. But it's still a great round for True North, like I said before. They forced a lot of the economy for North 5 to actually go with only 2 pistols and 3 FAMASs, and they simply got overpowered by True North's AK-47s to start the opening frags.
Yeah.
And then you had enough nades and smokes as well, and flashes to overtake the B bomb site thanks to their bomb plant to start the first round.
Yeah, it's one of those surprise buy situations. Worked out nicely for True North. Now they're not getting overzealous here. They don't have any SCAR 20s or anything. They got the AKs, but Cruxy with the Galil up here near Squeaky goes up the stairs, gets the 2K, allowing entry on towards A site. Sneaky play though. RSK playing like an anti-lurk position. He's going to get shut down, and it's just chaos and carnage tonight. 2-2. True North should have had that round in the bag. North 5's able to win the eco round, tying it up 2-2.
And because of that, actually, North 5 is stuck on a double save, as well as bacon strips. When he actually survived that round, he actually invested, I think, $900 more by going for 2 smokes, 2 flashes and a smoke, sorry. And I think he also had a nade, so that was a lot of money invested that he actually couldn't use. So they're going to save as a team. He's going for a full save only with a flash. And then can we see a full gun round from both teams?
Interesting smoke that keeps getting thrown out by North 5. They try to smoke off short, but they miss every single time. It's a smoke that's wide open. You're going to see 3 members of True North working their way up towards Upper Park, firing down towards RSK near Squeaky. He's going to get pinched off quickly, and already we're down to a 2v4 situation. True North in charge with the guns. Rapid's able to go ahead and pick up an AK-47. Smart play might be to just go ahead and try to get whatever kills you can and then save it. The bomb goes to A, and both North 5 players hanging out B site, hoping for the best.
Yeah, what they want right now is to try to get that kill onto Cruxy, to try to save a Galil on top of that AK. But they're going to hold it as a team right now towards this short, and what a bad flash. He was trying to lob it into the window and run up, and now he's just going to run up without Cruxy being blinded. So that's going to be a 3K for Cruxy, clearing out the staircase to start things off, and they're going on a hunt to prevent Rapid from saving this actually AK-47 that he picked up from Meridian before, and he makes a noise.
That wall,
so
man.
I think, yeah, and Cruxy's going to hear him. That's why he's still spamming across here, but him himself doesn't want to lose that much money. And it's a funny thing here, as Cruxy actually came into our Twitch chat just before this map and said, holy crap, I actually didn't know we were being casted, so I guess now he's actually trying a little bit harder.
Stepped it up.
Exactly, and that's why he's top fragging in the server ahead by 4 against North 5's top fragger, Rapid, with 5.
9-1-2 for Cruxy, and you're going to see True North hanging on to the AK-47s. This time looks like Cruxy's going to go ahead and upgrade. He's got the AK. North 5, CT defense choosing not to roll with any sort of ops. Looking at the finances. Yeah, Rapid could have bought an op for somebody, but chose not to. Defense, pretty standard. Smokes are going to go down at B site, and the bomb makes its way towards B. 3-man stack.
It was good, actually, the intent that they had to have 3 guys push with the M4 up towards Fountain, trying to see if they can bring a fight there. Wow. But as they try to set up right after, Bacon Strip actually got caught with a flash in his hands, and now this gives a big advantage for this counter-terrorist team to actually get overthrown inside the B bomb site, especially as AGN naded his own teammate. Just like that, it's going to be a 2-on-1 situation, so at least they're able to hold it long enough, and also even up the situation as much as they can to give MJ a chance to try to clutch this one, but gives away his position by throwing that nade. He's going to get spotted through the smoke as Cruxy walks through it, and Cruxy maintains that fragging spree as he gets another trip kill, and that puts him at 12-1-2.
That was perhaps the most fundamentally sound CST side game that we've seen tonight. True North walked in, and they scored almost every single trade kill. Walk in, get a frag, die, trade. Get a frag, die, trade. And when you do that, T-side, number's going to support your entry into the site, and it's that easy. It's almost a textbook play for True North. That's why they're now 4-2, getting ready to get some sort of intel and figure out where to take this bomb. Looks like they're setting up with 2A, 2B. They got 1 pick. That's Dizzy. Taking down a player on A, and then Taking Lives goes ahead and takes AGN down, top player on B site. The call, oh, Iridium, looking at MJ, thinking he must be somewhere around the corner, doesn't realize he's straight to the left, smokes out Squeaky, looking left, MJ peeks the corner with the CZ75, takes Iridium down. That could be a slight game changer here.
Oh, caught with a reload as Taking Lies going to take him down. So Rapid's the last man standing. So they went for an all-out CZ save here, except for AGN that had a 5-7. And that's why you saw him play him a little bit more aggressively by pushing up towards that water side by the blue door and also up towards Fountain to hopefully catch somebody lucky and then have a quick rotation and bring a bloodbath with intensive rapid fire of the CZs. But at the end of the day, they were all picked off one by one, and Rapid at least able to pick up this AK for now as the bomb is planted. But you can see from that minimap that they're slowly spreading out on True North, so they're not really watching the bomb. They just want to try to find Rapid and prevent him from saving this AK.
Kind of a risky strategy over here, because suppose Rapid was sitting at Upper Park. At this point, he could just walk into the site and potentially defuse. Of course, he's got no diffusers on hand.
He won't do it. He won't do it.
Yeah, not a chance, especially now. Hanging out by Park, saves the gun, AK-47, a minor victory for the North 5, facing off against Team True North. 5-2 is the current score.
Yeah, walking up with a ninja like that is impossible. Not only because it's you have an AK-47, but also because you only have 13 health. You're on a 4 versus 1. You have no kit, and you have to walk through a whole map to actually try to make it to the bomb first. So it's fine for the T's to actually come out and go for the hunt, and especially how they want to keep the economy of North 5 very low. That's why you see them go on that hunt, because there's still a lot of economy in the bank for True North. 2 of them after this buy are still over $10,000. There's only Iridium that's sub 2,000, sorry, which still could always get dropped by Cruxia by Irv. As you see right now, True North choosing this map are definitely more comfortable than North 5 here playing this so far.
Smart choice. True North coming off a 16-8 loss, and now you see North 5 getting cut down rapidly on the A site. Nobody left alive, and it's going to be up to Rapid and AGN on the rotate. Kind of slow on entry, though. Bomb still hasn't made it into the site, even though it's wide open. Because of that, look, North 5, they got confused, rotated back to B. They said, you know, I think it's B, I think it's B. Wrong call. Bomb gets planted at A, and now they're forced on a save going back towards spawn, T-spawn.
Yeah, nothing more you could add to that. They just simply got overpowered, taking over this A site. So at this point, again, you see them going on that hunt right now. And if they actually hurt the economy, they take down Rapid and they take down AGN, you're possibly going to see them at only 1 save, though, because they're going to reach the max money round, sorry, in terms of the bonus. They're going to spot the first 2 guys, so this is it. So at least the first 2 guys drop, but I think they're just too far right now to try to overtake these last 2 kills.
Yeah, True North actually had 2 players who were extremely weak. They pushed with one of them, and that's part of the reason why they ended up losing 2. That's all right, though. True North, filthy rich. Look, Cruxy, I think he was maxed out maybe at 16K. Even after buying, he's got 13.8. Irv with 10.6. Dizzy's even got 10K.
After a full buy, yeah.
Yeah,
Irv
they've
had
got rounds to
16K
throw
as well.
away.
These guys are rolling, so
They've got rounds to throw away. Looks like Bomb makes its way towards mid. Defensive setup. Pretty standard. You're going to see a little bit of action going on in mid. Contesting the staircase. Bacon Script with the pistol. Doing some serious work along with teammate RSK, who, mind you, recently replaced Quad H as we go into map number 2, Overpass. RSK peeks up. He knows somebody's around there. Flashes all over. All the T's are blind, but so is RSK. He cannot make the kills. Backs off wisely, chucking grenades left and right.
N5, though, pitching through, and they get caught as MJ tries to fall back after realizing that he couldn't get the first kill. Dizzy doing the same thing as well towards the T-spawn, so just like that, it's a 2 versus 2. RSK is lit as well, so Amali's going to get lobbed down, and they're going to try to retake control of this bomb. We're trying to run through this fast. Is Cruxy. His opponent's just under it. He gets the headshot. 1 versus 2. RSK's lit, and this is going to be it. Cruxy, another trip kill now at 16, 1 and 2, so he hasn't died since, what, the 2nd round, pretty much.
Cruxy on fire. 16-1-2, dominating tonight. True North, they're, as I said, just hot off of a loss on cash. Map number 1, 16-8. They underperformed severely. Irv doing all the misbuying. This time, it is textbook for True North on Overpass, their map choice. And maybe that's playing into their advantage because most people avoid this map like the plague. They don't practice it. They don't play it. They don't even go into matchmaking on this thing. And that could be hurting North 5 as 2 of them get cut down, pushing aggressively at Fountain. That's even a grenade kill for Iridium. Easy entry into a... we got 1 player. AGN working A, one player. Rapid working B with the AWP. The bomb's going to make its way to A.
You're basically mirroring what happened here on Cash, where North 5 was technically unstoppable on T side against True North, who couldn't hold anything at all on CT side, and now True North is just doing the complete opposite on Overpass, and one by one, these guys are just re-peeking as well and trying to retake on a solo man mission, trying to go Rambo, and now it's just Rapid trying to save his AWP, but now he's spotted, and he's going to have to take these flashes that he has remaining to his advantage to try to stay alive against 3 more, trying to hunt him down.
Very dangerous situation. The guy's got $2,400 in his pocket. The rest of the team is broke. Saving this off would be a huge victory. Misses the first shot. Gets peeked. Dizzy and Iridium pinching him off. He had no hope whatsoever. Even with the AWP kill, it was going to be good night. Game is over for North 5. 8-2. And on a traditionally CT-sided map, North 5 is finding themselves in deep, deep trouble. And most likely forced to say, that's right.
And you know what? I mentioned Earth before that he was sub $2,000. Now he has $12K, and Cruxy and Dizzy still at $16,000, where they actually don't need to buy anything because they're already full on everything else. So they're just basically showing off.
Like wasted money, yeah.
Basically, check out my whip. Basically, is what's going on in this freeze time for the team.
Phenomenal. True North, Rich, they could throw rounds away and still buy out full round after round after round. Tease. True North working their way again, contesting the stairs in mid, and I think North 5 have learned their lesson. They're not really able to put up much of a fight in Squeaky. They're not defending it anymore, and it's up to True North to choose whether they're going to push up towards bathrooms or come out Squeaky. Flashes out. It's going to flash Rapid. Nobody comes out Squeaky, though. Looks like the bomb makes its way up towards A, where 3 CTs for North 5 wait.
Bacon's waiting there with the 5-7 though, and they're pitching across towards this A site, taking lines, trying to clear it out first. Now the smoke clears through. They still manages to get that win. Meanwhile, Irv gets that frag onto RSK as well. Quick rotation coming in towards the CT spawn. MJ's already at Optimus here as he flashes over. That's going to blind 2 people, but he still gets the venge by Dizzy that saves his life of his teammate. So they're going to get the easy bomb plant. AGN's on a big flank right now, and now AGN's going to be the last man standing here. Just a little bit of mistiming there, but yeah, Iridium already got that kill on that flank from that blue door, and just like you tried to say here, Sabo, it's not really that they could throw rounds away, but they could definitely throw guns away in terms of trying to hunt people down on the CT side, because this somehow could still be a manageable round here for North 5 if they somehow pull some sort of miracle on T side, because the way that True North is playing, I'm afraid to see how they're going to play on the CT side against North 5. But if somehow North 5 has a better T side than they do on the CT side, which is unorthodox right now, it could be a lot closer game than you would expect.
Indeed. Standard push going towards A, splitting by bathroom. Look at how aggressive North 5 is sitting in bathroom, all the way pushed up, long. All these guys cut down rapidly. No one on the site except for the B player, AGN, all alone. Last time around, he rotated the long way, and he's taken the same path up near bathrooms long ways. He's going to meet the flank, which is Dizzy, doing sort of a lurks T position. AGN gets the better of him with the pistol. I know he wants that gun, but he knows it's going to be watched. Iridium finishes the job, shutting him down with the AK-47. It was really, I think, just a play to grab a gun and back off. Backfired.
Yeah, and just like that, it was a nice idea that they had for North 5 to set up the crossfire on the pistol save, but unfortunately for them, that True North actually executed just by running and gunning instead of trying to do any walk peeks or playing it cautiously. So they were rushing as a group, which is why they were comfortable in doing so that they could set up trades in case somebody died. But at that point, finally, we have an off in the hands of AGN and full arsenal for the CT side. So hopefully they could narrow things down and win the last 3.
This is the Esports World Cup Qualifier, sponsored by MSI. The first round, we'll be doing this all week long. Of course, the top 2 teams are going to go and face off on July 5th against Ace Gaming and Tempo Storm for a spot at the actual Esports World Championships. True North versus North 5. True North doing amazing work after a loss on map 1 of Cash. T-side pushing up. Standard A-take, just like they did last time. That's taking lives. Headshot. Bacon strips. AGN returns fire, rocking the AWP. He switched positions. Notice that.
Yeah, not only that, he's destroying it so far, and Dizzy finally spotted as the last man standing on a 3 versus 1, but they know he's that long, so here comes the quick rotate, but still in this 1 versus 1 fight, he still has 100 HP, and finally Rapid cleans him out from the APC truck, but that's all thanks to AGN's quick opping there, and that is no Rapid opping, as he was landing those quite comfortably, and that's why you see Rapid picking up that AWP, but leaving it for AGN still.
Score 10-3, True North working on tying up on map number 2. Of course, if they win this, which they probably will be moving into the overtime map of Mirage, which I'm so excited about. Tease True North working their way to B with the bomb. It's going to be a split B. Somebody's working their way out. Squeaky, number 6. Rapid finds Iridium, but that's all right. We got 2 people coming out. B main. Dizzy peeking, trying to take the toxic player. That's NJ. Set on fire, 12 health grenades, flashbangs all over. Good night. Bomb's going to back off and say, you know what, maybe B wasn't such a good idea. Site's been taken by Cruxy, though.
Yeah, but he's low. He's being counter-flashed as well. Now, collateral damage, I guess a wally through by Bacon Strip Graffiti through the site. As AGN and RSK cleaning up the site right after, and all thanks to those counter-flashes being thrown all along by MJ at Toxic, preventing these guys from moving out. And it was a great round executed by North 5 on at the fence. And now we're going to move down to the last round of the first half here. And we're finally going to see a full buy coming through from both teams, of course. And let's see who's going to take this.
You know, North 5, they're feeling down, but they knew they could out-frag and out-kill True North on T-side on Cash. They've got to be having a little pep talk right now. We just need one more round. Come on, guys. We can do this. North 5 aggressive. Defense pushed up. It hasn't worked so well so far. AGN hanging out. Now the A-site player with the AWP. It worked last time. That's how North 5 was able to get a point. AGN's going to back off. Look down long. Very cautious play for True North, though. Afraid to peek down because last time they're cut down so quickly by the AWP of AGN, they don't want to be caught in his crosshairs.
True North this time are going to go for a boost up towards short A to try to clear out the site, but the smoke towards that main. He's making a lot of noise, though. They're going to be able to hear him. AGN opted inside the site again, taking the first one down, which is going to be Cruxy, who was trying to opt for True North as well, but couldn't win that fight. At least it's traded out by Dizzy, who's just by the APC. Iridium going to work as well towards that flank, and now they're moving inside the A-ball side for the terrorist team. Rapid still holding the site with the crossfire with Risk at Optimus and at Bank. Now Irvis trying to find the place to plant, but he's wasting so much time. He's like, oh my god, I can't plant. And now he decides to streak out and get the headshot onto RSK. And finally, that's where you plant, Irv, within the orange square.
The red line.
Why are you pushing through with that nade? Oh, he's pushing through with the bomb. There's 20 seconds left on the clock. Iridium trades it through, and now Rapid's the last man standing. Yes, indeed, if they hunt him down, but they're forcing the fight to Rapid this time, and if Rapid actually lined up those 2 kills, that would have been a huge mistake, and that shows a lot of pressure that cannot be handled by Irv just by that sheer display that he was trying to plant the bomb for 7 seconds where he couldn't plant and decided to say, all right, F it, I'm just going to try to plant kill.
So far outside of the orange circle. I mean, they've updated this map so that it's very clearly defined. Go inside the orange, you can plant the bomb, and he was trying to plant it like way back here for long. Yeah, if you could plant there, that would be awesome. You could just back off, watch it from there, easy round win. That's all right, though, because North 5, they were able to out-frag on the hold, didn't even need to plant the bomb. 4 and 11. Now, last time, fans, we saw amazing work with North 5's T-side offense on Cash. They were able to cut down and get the entry frags every single time against True North. As long as they keep that up with a score like 4 and 11, I think they might have a chance.
You know what? At the same time, for True North, we're starting to pick things up as well in terms of sheer aim. AGN is starting to land every single op shot that he's throwing out at True North. So this is going to be interesting to see how he's going to do. If they're actually going to use him as an opera entry fragger for True North, then, or should I say for North 5, sorry, would be good for them to start things there. Meanwhile, aside from that, I don't see much going on here from the rest of the CT side of North 5. It's all thanks to crossfires and trades. So if they want to work as a team, I think they'll stand a better chance.
Cruxy certainly pulling it out for Team True North ever since he popped in and realized we were streaming, leading his team with 26%. headshot and 59% headshot kill percentage. Amazing work right there with a kill per round of 1.133. Cruxy, man to watch this time around.
Yeah, and I actually had a tweet outcome here from Starbucks, and I was asking, why is Aviato in the Canada qualifier, sorry, because some of them are from Canada. So how ESWC works, guys, if you want to be part of it, is the majority of your team has to be Canadian, not the whole roster. So that you could actually have two Americans in your team or two Swedish players in your team, as long as the country that you're representing is going to be the majority of the roster.
Right. Open it up just a little bit to allow teams to be together. I kind of like that. I mean, the thing with the World Cyber Games sort of issue was it tended to break teams up. There's always a slightly mixed roster, especially with some of the European teams. So.
Yeah, well, at the same time, when you're looking at, let's say, the WCG days, if you're looking at, let's say, Canada in 2003, 2004, 2005, it was EG Canada. It was a whole Canadian roster.
A separate team for EG, you're right.
For USA, you had Complexity, you had Team 3D, so you had a full-men roster there too. There wasn't any mixes there. While for Sweden, you had some teams like SK and Lunatic High for Korea, so you had full country rosters for the teams. But it doesn't matter here, as we're going to actually start things off on the pistol round already with a one-man advantage on T side.
Yeah, North 5, they're already down 4-11 going into the pistol round. They've lost RSK. Trying to figure out what they want to do with the bomb. They've got 3 picks. Walking into the B bomb site. MJ on point. Bomb carried by Rapid. He's going to go ahead and plant, and we have 1 lurk player. Bacon Strip, kind of a risky move here. Playing lurk when you're down this many men. Doesn't matter. Bacon Strip doesn't care. Headshot. Iridium. Dizzy. Down. That leaves us with 1 man. Irv, all alone, walks right into AGN and shut down North 5. Much needed pistol round win.
And like I said, it needed some people like AGN to step up from, or continue his carry pretty much from the way they've been playing the CT Signs. He's a key player as to why they were able to come back with 4 rounds, should I say, on the CT side. And this is why we see them, thanks to help from AGN, to win this pistol round. Now they have submachine guns as well to try to build up the economy for AGN and for RSK. Good to put that in the hands of AGN, because if you can pick up a few kills, maybe get an off on the 3rd round.
Super aggressive play for True North. We've seen this before. They rush Fountain very, very hard and are rapidly cut down, not even getting a kill. RSK down to 48 health. Bacon Strips with the final kill on Cruxy. Hey, it's a throwaway round. Round number 2, you're kind of supposed to lose. They rushed all the way up Fountain, and I think if North 5 was a little bit more aggressive, they could have had some success, get some kills, pick up guns, turn the tide. You roll the dice. Sometimes you lose.
And like I said, they gave 2 kills to AGN, so that's $600 a kill, $1,200 in total, plus a $32.50 for winning the round. He already has enough for an AWP, but since the counter-terrorists actually did not have any kills on that 2nd round, he knows that they're going to be on the save, so he's okay to maintain a MAC-10 for 1 more round, try to play aggressively, and if he dies, it's fine as well. That's where he's going to be able to go full power with an AWP if he chooses to do so.
Smart plays. You got to understand the other team's economy so that you don't overbuy. If you drop the big guns, it could turn the tide of the war on these anti-eco rounds. Much more conservative play. True North hanging back, rocking the P250s only. Standard save as the bomb works its way slowly towards a first man on site. It's going to be AGN. Gets in close. There is a boost. Drops a smoke. Makes all sorts of noise. Teammate Rapid gets 1 kill. AGN walks through. 2K. With the SMG, that makes him rich. Follows up with a pistol and actually finishes the job. That's going to be Bacon Strips finishing the job.
And like I said, AGN just died there, but it doesn't matter. Cruxy somehow still goes to work, gets 3 kills with the P250. He picks up then the UMP, spots another one towards the circus. MJ GK'd his own teammate. He's like, oh my god. So none of these guys are able to maintain composure when things are going bad. And finally, Bacon Strip saves the round, but that was funny for MJ. Imagine he actually did get the kill, and then Cruxy was on a 1 versus 1 with how stressed MJ was going to be. I don't know whose round it was going to come in favor.
I was thinking he was just going to go for that ninja defuse. Without a defuse kit, though, he was pretty much dead, and I think he knew that. That's why he peeked the corner. He had to. You got to get those kills, clear the site, and do something fast. Still, big round for True North right there, getting a couple of kills, taking some of the guns off of North 5's hand, but now you're going to see the first full gun by North 5, choosing some Galeals.
Yeah, interesting. I think it's just because it was Galils that were saved from the rounds before as well, and then some upgrade. Yeah, MJ and Bacon Strip stayed alive, and it was Galils that they had from the rounds before. The interesting one is AGN going for an AK instead of an AWP, while on the CT side, you do have Cruxy that's opting towards short from the A-bomb side, so it's a default strat going on here in terms of, maybe not in terms of holds, because they actually pushed too aggressively towards long, and Irv is going to be able to get that first kill onto AGN, so that's 1 man advantage for True North. Trying to go for some sort of communication, maybe for a boost here, and indeed they will, for him to look towards this washroom area, and Cruxy is looking to get this frag, and he might be able to do so very soon against Risk. His teammate's going to peek out first, and he lets him go, so Irv's going to win that fight.
Bad smokes for True North. Opens the corner. Actually, it might have been just a bait. It allows Cruxy to go ahead and get the off kill on Rapid at the corner of the smoke. We've got Tease pushing up from bathroom. MJ Bacon Strip returning fire. Irv hurt, gonna go down to the pistol, and that is site entry. Smokes, flashes, trap Cruxy in the corner. Bomb goes down. It's up to MJ all alone. Shut down by Dizzy. Doesn't even pick up the bomb. The rotate was there. Too fast. 12-7. True North just a few points away from closing this one out.
Yeah, all thanks to Irv and his teammate for pushing up towards long, but at the same time, there was still some economy damage being dealt there onto True North. That's going to hurt them for a bit. Of course, they'll be able to go for drops, but look at the money situation now. 0 for Cruxy, 350 for Dizzy, Iridium at 1650 as well as Irv. So if they actually lose this round against North 5, they're going to be on a double save, pretty much, unless Cruxy is able to get a few frags, or they're able to save a few guns if they get a disadvantage in the round.
AK-47s in the hands of North 5 working their way. I'm looking at AGN and Risk working together. Risk, new substitution for the team with AGN, the man of the hour. Team grenades, flashes going out. Risk is going to go in, clear out bathrooms. Nobody's there. Bomb makes its way towards long. Nice. Got Bacon Strips doing some work, taking the headshot on Iridium by Squeaky. Might just sell the notion that it's a B take. Not going to happen, though. Look at taking lives. Hiding. Playing this cheap corner. Is able to get one kill. Trades out. That works out nicely. Not nicely enough.
So it's really looking at that the T side's much stronger for both of these teams. And like I said, none of them were able to save guns right now off that last round. So Crux is at $1,500. Dizzy at $1,750. If they can't get anything done by dropping pistols and getting some sort of eco, then we might see them on some sort of double save or at least a broken force buy on the round after. But at this rate, I think you want to be comfortable and get all the arsenal that you need. So the best thing to do is to go for a double save should you not win this round.
Esports World Cup online qualifiers. Top 2 teams at the end of this week will go July 5th to face off against Ace Gaming and Tempo Storms in the final qualifiers for the Esports World Cup. World Championships. Bacon Strips wants it, gets one, ends up getting shut down by Irv on the trade by Squeaky. That's all right. AGN's there to trade with him. Up by Blue Door. Bomb. Look at this. Bomb's back. AGN's going to go pick it up as MJ and Rapid work Iridium, last man standing. They have him isolated. The right call might be just go ahead and plant the bomb
this is
at
fine.
A site and get out. Rapid, though, just keep him pinned. He's hurt. You got the crossfire. Rapid peeks the corner again. It's Whiff City.
How is it alive for so long?
Again, this is Silver Tactics. AGN finishes the job.
Jesus Christ. Iridium stayed alive for like 14 seconds with 2 guys shooting at him, and
I fail to understand that play.
if he actually had more bullets, that would have been bad news bears there for those 2 remaining players on North 5. And at the same time, it was still a mission accomplished from True North's side. When you're on a save round and you actually get 3 kills, you're fine. You're good, and you're dandy.
T's working their way. Look at the CT play, actually, leaving B largely open. Action with an aggressive play by Fountain. You're going to see multiple members. All the B-side players quickly go down. Irv all alone at Playground goes down to AGN. Wall bang. That's not good. Leaving Iridium all alone. Squeaky and Stairs. He's trying to figure out just where the bomb is. Doesn't really have anything of value to save except for a 5-7. No armor. 50% health. Maybe get a cheap kill. He hears people pre-firing the corners all over. Knows something's going on by Short A. If only he were a little bit quicker. Already smoked off all T's, North 5 in the bomb site. The bomb's going to go down pretty quickly, and Iridium now facing Suicide, hoping for an exit frag.
Exactly. He's looking for an exit right now, and meanwhile, you're just looking at it. Like I called before, they had to go for a double save just to bring that economy back here, where they could actually get an AWP for this round. But Iridium's going to be able to get that kill, but he's just hunted behind by AGN there at the washrooms, and he's going to get taken down. But just like that, we have 2 more rounds to close in and actually tie this game up. And this is basically a 1 round only won by True North on the CT side out of 7 so far. And this is actually, this is a great game right now for North 5 that's being displayed against True North, especially being True North's map choice.
What a comeback. Yeah, True North choosing Overpass, doing so well on T side. Initially, they switch around. We have a much different story. Perhaps at this level, Overpass might actually be somewhat T-sided. Certainly seems to be the case with these 2 teams tonight. You're going to see AGN working all alone, playing around at A site. Bomb makes its way towards B. It's going to be a 2-man defense. Bacon Strips walked in sight, finds Iridium, sprays through the wall, hurts him, and then gets smoked off. RSK finished the job. Dizzy also hiding, getting those cheap kills from Water at ramp. He's shut down. Bombs planted. Bacon Strip's going to chuck a few grenades as we have a quick rotate. Moving on in. Irv's going to come through Squeaky. Ops from Cruxy. Beautiful work from Heaven. 2K. Can he get 3? No.
Now coming from Graffiti, it's going to be taking Lies, who actually gets touched down by a nade by Irv on that trade out. So it's a 1 versus 1. A fake defuse coming through. He's looking at the wrong angle. Wrong crosshair placement. Puts him down to 9 HP and just couldn't get it. And North 5 stays alive and fights another day, and they're building the economy on the T side now. And look at that, True North is broke again, where they're going to have to go on another pistol save. So this is looking to be possibly a tie game. Yeah,
it's going to tie right here unless True North can pull out some sort of a miracle eco strat. They've done some weird stuff. It just hasn't worked out on Overpass quite yet. Looks like more of a standard setup this time. It's North 5's round to win. Pressing the magical tab button, you see top frags are Cruxy 24 and AGN also 24. MJ is going to quickly go down. Compliments of a pistol shot from Iridium. Slightly changes the balance of power. No gun's going to be picked up quite yet. Rapid also shut down by Dizzy.
There's going to be one now. Yeah, it was against an AWP. Somehow you lose a fight from an AWP against a P250. And why? It's because it's Rapid that had the op in hand and not AGN. Unfortunately for that, because I know he looks to be the dedicated opper right now for the team, but hasn't been performing too well in terms of opping tonight. Yeah, he's able to land a few shots, but the crucial ones are always being missed. Now, North 5 still will decide to work towards one bomb site, and it's going to be a fake towards the A, actually. One guy's still holding the area. It's going to be AGN, and has already forced 4 people into rotation, so there's only going to be one guy inside B, and that's Cruxy, only with a pistol, but lands at the first. The other one has a rifle. Are you kidding me? As they get dominated, the Eagle comes through, and True North takes the lead by 2. And
unreal.
That slightly breaks the economy. You could still drop guns on the T side, but oh my god, man, this is such easy kills. I wish I was playing this match. I'd be like global elite.
100% successful fake. Textbook play. Should have been a win. Should have been a plant for North 5. Shut down by a single player, winning the 2K. It's all about the clutch round gameplay tonight. 13-11. True North just 3 points away from closing this thing out and taking victory. North 5, though, not quite down and out yet. They're able to buy full AK-47s, op in play, compliments of Cruxy. Question is, where is he watching? If he's looking long, we're in trouble. No, he's watching by Squeaky and pipe, flash grenades. He knows something's up at Squeaky.
Yeah, and it's default there. You want to take control of that, and then you want to try to take control of mid B after. But as soon as they try to open the door, no, Cruxy gives away his position by just pre-firing through there, because I think there was a few flashes that were thrown over A, so that forces Cruxy right now on a rotation towards CT spawn, and now that they say it's calm, well, I'm going to go back to B here. So it's a 3-2 setup, 2 inside A, 3 inside B. But we're still splitting towards the A bomb site for the T side.
Yeah, bomb goes A. This might really serve to the North 5 advantage. Cruxy's in a nice quick rotate position, watching with an off from Heaven, so he can go straight up to A stairs. Something happens. He sees RSK go down and is quick on the rotate. Teammates just need to hold off the T's long enough. Now the off is quickly in position, peeking all angles as T's stream in. Rapid sees Cruxy, Takes a couple of shots, gets served with an op to the gut, shut down. Bomb goes down, and we've got 3 versus 4. True North on the retake. Irv still in sight. I think they know he's there. AGN watching the corner. Cruxy gets a little too aggressive, walks out, gets shot by AGN. AGN's position given away. Dizzy and Irv serving up 2 kills. Bacon, last man standing, also down. Compliments of a headshot. Irv, Dizzy with the defuse.
Just a mistake there by North 5. Rapid shouldn't have pushed all the way through. I mean, everything was smoked out. The bomb was planted. What he could do was fall back towards short and towards long with his teammates to just play the bomb. Instead, he tried to push through Optimus Prime and tried to actually get a kill by catching one off guard. But Cruxy's been watching the whole time with the AWP from the back of the dumpster. And just like that, when AGN actually got the first kill, he still decided to wide peek to bring a fight towards CT spawn instead of hiding back, playing the bomb, and sending the crossfire again. So the last person remaining at short is out in the open, and he has to try to clutch a 3 versus 1 where they know where he's at. So it was just a hard round, a tough loss there for North 5, just with sheer way of not getting the right game sense.
True North on the verge of recovering from that loss on Cash map 1 of the night. This is their map. North 5 working their way into the B bomb site, going to get shut down all angles. Cruxy with a beautiful 2K, holding down the fort with the off. Last man, MJ at construction. Everybody knows where he is. Taking lives, super aggressive. Shallow peeks him right at the corner. Nobody saw the shoulder. Shuts him down fast. Makes it look easy. 15 at 11. True North, 1 point away from victory. Tying it up, forcing us to go to Mirage.
Now we're actually going to get what we wanted here. Yes, indeed. Yeah. We might see that 3rd map.
Good
so
stuff.
Now, yeah, it's the forced buy coming in, of course, for the terrorist team, and they're broke as a joke. So they have Tech9. Even MJ has no money at all. Even buying a decoy to have $100 left. So that was, oh my god, I don't know if he dropped the gun. He probably did drop a gun for somebody like AGN who had more money to go for full armor, and they're gonna work it that way. I think that was a smarter play. Let the top fragger try to do the work.
Bomb's lagging behind, but RSK is going to go ahead and make entry on to A site. Smokes, make it rain. A site. The fog of war rolls in. RSK is going to come rolling forward along with bacon strips. RSK shut down by the big box. That's all right. We got 3 Ts already working their way on site. Irv pushes through smoke. Very aggressive strat. Ends up getting the 1 kill. Rapids all alone, unable to do it with a Tech9. Bombs down. Team's dead. 16-11. True North with quite the comeback, tying us up, forcing the overtime map.
At least it was a consolation prize there for Dizzy getting her Chroma 2 case, but we're actually going to go to that Mirage map. But a great play. A great play overall there by True North, winning that map. It was a decisive T side for them first, but then, like I said, North 5 just stepped it up on the T side right after, and we actually saw a game right after that. Now Mirage, it's going to be the tiebreaker map. Nobody's picked. They're going to be knifing for size as well. So this is going to be a crucial actually game for map, at least for both teams. Obviously, because whoever loses is one moves down to the lower bracket finals, or should I say the lower brackets. But at least they have a chance to continue and climb back into getting the number 2 seed if they can.
Man of Overpass was AGN for Team North 5. He actually dropped a 30K by the end. 32 and 20. His plus minus was 10 with an efficacy leading the team 13.1. Remarkable work right there. The game leader, though, in headshot kills was Bacon Strips. 53% headshot kills. That is Scream territory right there.
For sure. So I think while we wait for these players to get back into the 3rd map to see who's going to win the knife round and who's going to take over this first best out of 3 to kick things off here for the Canadian qualifier for ESWC, the Esports World Cup, I think we're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, Vencil and Sable will bring you guys back the action here up on twitch.tv/CEA for the Cyber Entertainment Agency.
Stay tuned.
downward panoramic view, which we're demonstrating here. The horizontal panoramic view, which is the panel cam line. The upward view, meaning you can have the panel cam on the floor or on a table or anything. These are just some of the things you can do with your panel cam.
As the sun steps down and escapes the day, we'll calmly walk away from the fray. When structure falls and all else fails, we will build it once again.
All right, guys, welcome back here to the CEA with Vansili and Sable. While you're at it, please give us a quick follow here on Twitter at PATFLANNIGAN for Pat Flanagan.
That's me.
You should have chose something a little bit more simple than that, Sable, as your handle. Flanagan's the last name that's hard to. Yeah, because it's your last name.
Yeah, right. Well, the problem is that I misspell it. Like, my family has misspelled it for 2 generations, so everybody gets confused.
Nice. Or also follow me as well at Vansili, VNSILLI, as we're going to hop inside the server to start the knife round at middle on Mirage between these two teams. If you just tuned in, it was a 16-8 first score for North 5 over True North. Second map was won by True North. I think 15-11 or 13 was our score, sorry. As we're going to move on to the knife round in this third map to see who moves on in round number 2, and looks like it's going to be pretty even so far here in terms of the knife round.
2-2 right now. Knifing up mid. You're going to see bacon strips finally go down. It's a 2v1 knife. Tease, North 5 wins, so they're going to get side choice on Mirage. Traditionally, Mirage tends to be CT-sided. Not quite so much in the professional league, but still CT-sided. So I'm expecting them to go ahead and choose to go ahead and take that side.
That's exactly what they're doing.
It's where I'm most comfortable, to be honest. Mirage, like I told you, it's my absolute favorite map. I'm an A-site player. Where do you play?
Yeah, I play A as well. If I play everywhere, actually, to be honest. It depends. I always take whatever's left. If it's towards B, pistol run, I need a second guy with me, because in a pug, it's always going to be a 5-man push towards the B bomb site.
Every time.
Yeah, if not, middle's where I play the least, because I opt from time to time, but I don't opt that much.
Right.
And then also to the A site, I like playing towards the ticket booth, or also just going for a quick rush inside the palace as well.
Okay. I'm one of these under palace players. I love to sit there, play for sound, throw the counter flashes, do all that sort of stuff. It's can be devastating, especially at my rank level over here. We'll see what happens. North 5 versus True North. Like Van Sibley just recapped you, this is the Esports World Cup. Online qualifiers, top 2 teams at the end of the qualifiers and at the end of this week will go to Montreal July 5th and face off Tempo Storm and Ace Gaming for the final qualifiers in the Esports World Championship against some of the best teams in the world. And Vans, like you called it, round 1, what do? B-Rush.
Yeah, they didn't go as fast as usual, though. They're trying to sell fakes towards mid first. And here comes that push inside. There's only one guy inside B. It's going to be Dizzy. Can he hold it? He's not going to. He's spamming his bullets. Flying away, but couldn't get a kill. Meanwhile, we did have a trade happening towards mid as well, though. So it's a 4-on-4 situation. Already a quick rotation coming through. But Cruxy only has 2 HP. And thank God that Taking Lives actually missed that shot, because that would have been a TK. And Bacon Strips on Catwalks, able to get that frag. And then Taking Lives on that flank. I think he was spotted as well, but a 4-man on the crossfire after this pulse plant. It's going to be True North. Taking Lives moving in from Catwalk. His teammates moving out from the marketplace. And it's them falling simultaneously, indeed, as North 5 picks up the pistol round.
How it's done. Bacon Strips, I think, one getting that desperate last-minute frag at Cat. He also saw the player coming in from Connector, had the information, so you know there's one over there. As soon as 2 were spotted in market, North 5 knew exactly what was going on. They could set up the crossfires, cut the team down very, very quickly, and not have to worry about apartment. That's the thing. I mean, you plant in B, great. You can take the site fast and easy. Now what? You got 1,000 different angles where CTs can stream in for the retake, but if you got the intel, it's that much easier.
Now looks like they're going to set up one more time for another B take while they're pushing aggressively towards this T spawn. So it's up to AGN trying to stay alive. He's able to get the first kill, but traded out by Iridium. So they salvage a Mag 10 out of that one. But meanwhile, we are going to be able to get a bomb plant towards the B bomb site. An easy victory coming through here for North 5 in this round. And it's just because of a gamble by the CT side to try to get something going towards that A site. So the last 2 guys going to try to save this 5.7 that was invested by Irv, the MAC-10, P250, and Nade invested by Iridium. Well, not the MAC-10 invested, but at least he's going to be able to pick it up here. So they're going to try to save this for the next round. So that's going to be 2 unanswered rounds coming in now for T side of North 5 when, interesting enough, it should have been True North's pistol round after winning a knife.
Yeah, very interesting. True North got aggressive, as they have been every single round or every single game on CT, pushing up. Unfortunately, getting cut down over here because of the gun advantage of North 5. Both weapons are going to be able to be saved, or with the 5.7, and then Iridium rocking AGN's MAC-10. 2-0. Not quite enough money to go ahead and force up for True North, so they're going to save again. P250s. Do the best you can as the bomb yet again works its way in a B direction. Bomb's going mid. Pretty standard setup for North 5 this time.
AK purchase here by AGN, so no AWP for him. They're going to try to take this mid control first, but they actually have a 5-man stack about to push out here after that flash comes through. 2 of them are planning to drop the bomb here. One stuck in the corner. A ding comes through from a teammate, and a TK from Taking Lives up to Cruxy, which gives a chance to wrap it to clean sweep, leaving Dizzy, the last man setting up on Catwalk, spotted, dinked through the ladder room, and that nade lands just behind him, so he's still alive at 16 HP, but this is going to be it.
Well, that's about all you could expect right there from True North. They had nothing for guns, and North 5 bought out everything they needed, played a standard play. True North got too aggressive and cut down very, very rapidly all the action happening and playing out in mid. Now going into round 4, standard round for True North to go ahead and buy out full. They do. Cruxy's going to be watching with the AWP. My guess is he's going to be the window player. Yeah, Vents shot out for him, and he's going to go ahead and take the peek. Down mid, gets established, misses the flash, and if anybody peeks that corner, looks like RSK with an AK-47. I expect their head to be taken off. Keep in mind, Cruxy led his team in frags last map, and he gets the first kill. RSK dead.
Thankfully, as well, after that TK from taking lives, it's only $300 that you lose. It's instead of like what $1,000 used to be, I think at 1.6. So he was able to buy fully with his team right now. So a 1 minute advantage coming in for the CT side after that initial pick by Crooksy at middle. So everybody's going to reassess to work towards the A bomb site for the terrorist team as they're trying to peek through instead of trying to execute anything at all in terms of smokes and flashes. So now they're just getting picked off one by one with Bacon Strips, the last man standing. And he's going to try to save, or actually he's going to run back towards T-spawn first. They're both going to come out with their knives out. And then he gets the mid-air headshot with the AK-47 onto taking lives.
To happen.
Can you get any luckier than that? So now he's going to take control of B, and there you go, taking lives saying, wee, I got wrecked. So now it's a 4 versus 1 as Bacon Strip is still going to try to go for this. Now, if Dizzy's going to try to peek aggressively, no, he's going to play it smarter just by holding the angle inside the kitchen area. But Bacon Strip is doing the great route here to move down towards underpass, but he was weighted by Iridium just under the window room. So they had every single corner and every single angle covered to prevent Bacon Strips from moving anywhere.
That was expert CT side play for True North. It's all about finding out exactly where the players are. By getting that kill up front, they knew exactly what was happening, where he was going, and cut off every single exit. They played very cautious, passive sort of angles, and got the kill. Good work. 3-1. True North forcing up FAMAS up in the hands of Crooksy. They've got all the money in the world. They can do whatever they need to do. North 5 rocking 2 Galeals as they set up standard. Pushing into Palace, though, is going to be Irv. He gets that kill. That's a play out of the Van Silly playbook, folks.
Yeah, now at this time at middle, you could see as well, Bacon Strips is getting boosted up on that one-way smoke to try to see if Crooksey's going to peek out, but Crooksey was still watching towards the right side of the boxes. So now it's still going to be some action happening towards his B halls as taking lives pushed aggressively towards that B hall. I did spot the bomb carrier here as they're not moving at all, though, for True North. They're still holding their spots, which is actually great to do.
I think it's a fake.
Yep. And Bacon Strips now towards the back, and he's not peeking at all. He knows that Crooksey's waiting for him right now to try to get this op kill. They could try to get this smoke and go for a head stack again. Nope, they're going to try to sell some sort of bait towards the A bomb site, as MJ was only able to get 1 kill to start things off. The last 2 guys are going to try to work inside the B halls, but Dizzy's going to be waiting for them by the van side. So he's going to be doing that jumping, looking for information kind of thing. He's going to hear the first flash coming through, but he's going to call for his teammates to rotate right now. You can see that number 5, Crooksey's rotating through the vents. He's going into the market already. And now B site's on lock in terms of defense. So with 20 seconds left on the clock, these last 2 guys are going to save their AKs.
Yeah, the window of opportunity is long since passed for North 5 at the B site, hanging out. A little bit close, though. We've got Crooksey. No, he's not in a position. Dizzy's also not going to give chase. So it should be a full easy save for North 5. Taking a look at the finances, pressing the old tab button. You see True North, they've got plenty of cash. Irv, maybe just a little bit low, 5,700. He'll be able to buy whatever he wants. Bacon Strips, low in cash. Saving the gun, though. Good round for North 5.
Oh, definitely. Well, a good round more for True North in terms of how they held that middle area. So the good thing for North 5 is that they're able to save these 2 AKs here and maybe hopefully get something working for them in this round. But at that point, by saving this AK from the round before, he bought down a 0 Bacon Strip. So if they lose this round here, he's still going to be in a situation where they're going to have to save. So no matter what, North 5 is going to be on a double save should they lose this round.
North 5 played 2 players up towards A, watching for the push. I would have rather seen them do something like throw some grenades, make some noise, push up just a little bit on A to try to sell that rotate. Instead, they just kind of backed off. So all that time they were there, they're just kind of watching for the push and then did nothing. Now the B push is underway. Dizzy's pre-firing the corner, gets shut down very, very quickly, and that leaves Crooksey all alone holding the position from Market with an AWP. Problem is he can't watch the bomb site like that. He's going to go get 1 kill right here, but the bomb is planted. Crooksey pushes out along with his rotating teammates from A site, shutting down angles 1 by 1. Bacon Strips in apartments, gives his position away. The bomb's not really planted for him. He's shut down, and that leaves us with MJ in sight, in smoke. Nobody knows where he is. Peeks the corner. Bad crosshair placement. Irv punishes.
He should have still kept hiding inside that smoke for now. I mean, these guys were dancing around, and when they spammed through and didn't get the kill, they thought that he already escaped through that smoke. So if actually MJ hid in that smoke for another split second longer, that clock and on that timer, or that timer on the bomb rather, was about to go off if he was alive for 2 more seconds.
3-3 tied score. Financial situation looks like it's going to be favoring True North, buying out full Dizzy with the AWP and Crux. You've got a 2-AWP situation going on for Team True North. Tech 9s for the T's. T's working their way. Looks like MJ is going to go down for that split in the mid, and then here comes the A push already underway. AGN makes it out top. Beautiful flashbangs. Irv says, I don't care that I'm blind. I'm taking you down. AGN shut down super fast. Bacon strips the last man alive. He's got a bomb. He's on A site. Irv says, yeah, I see you there. Peeks the corner, shuts him down, spray down, and it's an expected victory for CTs with guns 4-3.
That's right. So, like I said, they had to go for the double save there. It gives a chance for True North, especially by not losing any players on that last round, to go with full money economy in terms of winning that round at 32.50 for the team. So they're going to be in a spot where they could actually buy twice now should they lose this round. And they also have a double op setup, which is quite interesting. They use Dizzy to op towards the van inside the B holes, and then they're going to have Cruxy still watching this middle, who's going to fight it off very soon, as whoever flashed there just flashed himself. That was funny. And he does get the shot onto Rapid, so that was Rapid trying to peek out across. Taking lives is pushing forward. Wrist now fully blinded, taken down by Cruxy, and this is a big round here. As Dizzy, there you go, watching that B halls. Everybody gets dropped. AGN's the last man standing, 4 versus 1, and the bomb is down in the back of the boxes here at mid. And MJ...
What a horrible spot.
Yeah, and MJ continuously switching his name, thinking that changing his name would actually give him a better chance, and AGN goes for the wide peak, missed by Cruxy, but the information is there for Iridium to push up towards that mid-ramp and get that frag, and True North now takes the lead by 2 after winning 5 in a row, so finally, things are looking good in their way on the CT side.
You know, it's really bad for T's when you're looking at True North's economy and you see 2 members over $10,000 after the buy. We've talked about this last time around on Overpass. If you're just joining us, it's ESWC online qualifiers, True North versus North 5. This is the overtime map of Mirage after Cash victory for North 5 and a Overpass victory, True North. Right now, True North in charge. Cruxy is playing a different position, misses the first shot in mid. That's going to allow Rap to go ahead and get in. Picks him off when he re-peeks the AWP, jump peeking. Probably not the best idea. That puts True North on a 1-man deficit, or rather North 5 on a 1-man deficit.
Let's see what they're going to try to do working with this, and they're still going to try to take this mid control, but taking lives up on Catwalk, aggressively pushing, taking down Risk at Playmaker, and now it looks like it's going to be the bomb that's going to take his spot right after. AGN just trying to creep out, but Iridium waiting by the fireboxes at the A site, and again, North 5 on T side is slowly dwindling down one by one with these one people picks, and here comes an off shot that only gets walled. A wall shot onto MJ down at 18 HP, and he re-peeks. Why are you re-peeking?
I don't know. I mean, North 5, they're completely pinched off in mid. You got one down. The bomb is down. They know exactly what's going on. Bacon Strip was seen. I mean, Cruxy saw him from the window.
Yeah, his gun was sticking out the whole time, too.
Yeah, ends up peeking, sees the gun, shoots through the wall. You just can't do that. He was standing on a terrible, terrible position. That's going to give another point to the CT side. True North, 6-3. Not at all that bad, to be quite honest. I mean, if North 5 can pull out maybe 6 rounds on T side, and then they have a good CT side, it's still very much winnable for them. This is the overtime map, winner take all, and you're going to see an old-fashioned pistol flash, A take.
Yeah, but then again, like, you're looking at the counter-terrorist team. Sabron moving up here, but they're getting swapped and cleaned up, should I say mopped, not swapped, into the A-bomb side, a 4-on-2 situation, 1 at Sandwich, 1 at Firebox. They're closing out him, and they simultaneously die, so now it's 7-3. Yeah. So what I was trying to say is, ever since the gun round, it's now 7 rounds won in a row here for True North, so they finally picked up the pace when they started building the first full guns here for the team. And North 5 just can't do anything about it. They can't take control of that middle either. And so far, they've always been trying to work towards that middle and towards that B-bomb site, and never really tried to go for a full A execute aside from pistols. And now, finally, they're going to try it.
Here it is. They're going to set up for the standard A take. What would be really devastating here is if True North did one of these crazy aggressive pushes. I think Iridium's kind of halfway thinking about it. They smoked off ramp, and now everybody's in standard grenade smoke off positions. No one's watching the flank, though, and we do have one person, Cruxy, walking up mid, and he's saying, okay, guys, it's not mid. I'm not seeing anything by B. They're eliminating each of these positions. Cruxy's hiding just in case somebody rotates towards B. Grenades are on site. The fog of war rolls in. Iridium's going to back off. Really bad position, stuck by firebox, but you know, you don't check that often coming into the site. Could work. Nice counter flash. If only Iridium was in a position to do something about it. RSK walks through smoke. Wow. Look at this defensive spray down. The crossfire. You can't win.
There's an advantage and a disadvantage for throwing those smokes that they did. That type of strategy there is to have, or that type of throws to get those smokes is just to run and try to get the bomb plant in the middle of the site by the tri-box out in the open for all angles, whether it be CT spawn, mid, on connector, jungle, A-ramp, or at palace. But at the same time, you're going to have to try to run through and get the kills. When they had the incendiary grenade thrown to counter it off, it actually held 3 guys back at the A-ramp and gave a chance for the whole CT side to rotate across. And all they had to do was to wait for North 5 to run through the smokes themselves and just quickly pick them off for trades. And True North just played that impeccably.
Well, now we're looking at a little bit of underpass action with AGN and Rapid working their way up towards underpass. No one is in window. Cruxy playing the market position. Here comes Irv. Might have some intel as he works up connector, looking up the corner. Crosshair says no. Now shots are fired. Shooting towards Cruxy. Cruxy drops. Super aggressive with the op. Gets 1 kill before he himself gets shut down by Rapid. And that was a thing of legend right there. Bomb still just outside of A, getting ready to go up ramp. You see one player. That's going to be risk. Rotating out of B. Saying I'm going to give up the position. Rapid just kind of watching connector. Setting up. Could be a textbook split A tactic. 4 versus 4 advantage. North 5 T side.
You saw Taking Lives playing towards this catwalk, though, as soon as somebody runs up this connector. Thank God for this flash. It's going to hold him for a bit. Give him a chance to run up that connector, and Taking Lives falls back. Meanwhile, because it was caught with the molly in his hands. So this gives a chance for North 5 to take control of this A site, and things are going to look awful right now for them inside A, unless Irv could hold it a little bit longer. He's at the ticket booth. He kills one. They're trying to get this plant. They do so at trip box, and he's being stunned across here, but now they're setting up for the pulse plan for T-side, but we have one at the staircase that could flank one from behind. They spot one at Tetris, they spot one at Sandwich, but they don't know that the third one's at Connector. Now Dizzy's the last man standing, misses all of his off shots. And a third one and a third miss. That Nate falls behind him, and as he tries to peek out and actually go for it, because they do have the money to work with in the following rounds, it's going to be the round coming in for North 5, which was all because of Taking Lives that was forced to fall back instead of trying to spam up the connector to try to take the guys down. So that's one small mistake there as well. You saw 2 guys moving up. They're not shooting at you because they didn't see you, but you, instead of switching back to the M4 and spamming through the smoke, you're trying to dance back and forth waiting for the smoke to dissipate. This is one big mistake that a lot of players do in CSGO, where they actually think that the smoke's a wall. Try to spam through it, try to get some kills through it, and that's how basically professional players play these days. A smoke comes out, they spam for about 30, 40, 55 bullets, almost 2 clips until they finally decide to use their last clip to go for entry kills.
Well, for the second time, we see True North going ahead and purchasing a Scar 20. So you got Cruxy with the off, and you see Dizzy working the auto sniper, pushes up a little bit aggressively at B side. Perhaps, thankfully, he didn't get rushed on B, because I think that Scar 20 could have been dropped very quickly. He ends up seeing nothing, backs off, and starts rotating into the A side. It is going to be a big A take as smoke grenades, Molotovs come out. Bacon strips trying to work entry, gets cut down super fast. You've got 3 members of CTs pushing the T's back. MJ is going to back off, grab the bomb. Rapid watching mid. He's got full mid control. The only person to contend with is Cruxy, who's going to go back and watch apartments. Cruxy gets into position long before the bomb can get there, and as soon as bomb carrier MJ comes walking around the corner, I'm expecting him to be shut down very quickly by an AWP because of that rotate. You still have an A site bias.
Yeah, you got 20 seconds left, though. With 20 HP and 13 HP left, you're going to save one more time because this was a round for them to lose to actually get their economy reset. Because a win one, lose one, you're at $1,400 back on the bonus money. And Bacon Strips would not have enough to go for an AK full armor. Rapid would be able to buy Risk as well, but not MJ and not AGN. So they're going to save this AWP and AK for the next round and see if they can work something with that after. Hopefully getting a winning pick against Cruxy. Now, depending on, as well, Rapid on the spawn that he has, he does have a decent spawn to actually go towards this mid area to bring the fight towards Cruxy, but he's still hesitating to see what he wants to do with it.
Well, as I said, North 5, if they can get 6 points, they should be happy on T side. Round 14, they have to win this round and they have to win the next round in order to be in that sort of comfortable position, switching sides. Right here, you're going to see a standard A setup moving in to throw all the smokes, required flashes as standard. Like you said, once you do that, you are broadcasting your position, you're broadcasting your attentions to the CT side. North 5 hasn't done anything like this where they throw it and fake it yet. So if they do, it might just catch True North off guard. Here comes some flashes. No smokes on site yet. As far as the play go, pretty standard setup. One on. Nice. One rushes up. That's going to be Iridium on stairs. Gets shut down by Rapids off quickly. All the smokes are in. One player live. That triple stack danger box. That's why they call it danger, because you're dead. Headshot. Dead. Smokes in position. Bombs going down. And the T's are setting up and stacking for the retake.
Auto sniper coming through, but Dizzy couldn't pull it out on time to actually take down Bacon Strips. Now it's a bomb plant. 4 versus 2 situation, but a flank already comes through by taking lives. He gets the first kill. The second one still legged inside the palace, and I don't think he has any idea that he's there, and he's looking at the wrong areas. And Cruxy, though, is still alive. It's 2 versus 1. Finally, Rapid peeks out and puts to good use this AWP that he's been struggling with on overpass, and this time gets an important entry frag from Palace into Connector. A second one to actually take down the Opera of Cruxy from the CT spawn. So a great start here for a great start here for the terrorist team on this round, as they tried to go, and like I said, when they saved that AWP in that when they saved that AWP in that AK from the round before, they actually had enough money as well to drop for their teammates, and which is why we saw them go for a full gun round. So that's another reason why they actually went for that save on that previous round, which actually gave them a chance to get that victory to make a 9-5 score for True North.
North 5 doing, I think, a smart thing. They've had a lot of trouble on T side, except for the standard A take. That's where they've had the most success. So they're going to go ahead and throw all their standard smokes on A site. However, they're not pushing in quite yet. No shots exchanged. No one's in. Nice. You know what they're doing? They're hanging out. They get a pick at mid. That's going to be AGN taking lives out before Cruxy goes ahead and kills him. But that's too late. The call has been made. You know what, guys? Let's take the bomb to B, and we're going to leave Bacon Strips over here trying to bait out a rotate, and indeed it's working. Cruxy's rotating towards the A site. Bomb now working into B. They get the first pick. B site's clear except for Cruxy watching with the op, and he's going to probably get the first pick. Misses RSK, ends up making up for it, taking MJ down. That's all right. Bomb's in the site. Cruxy can't do anything about it.
Nice. They actually take down Rapid at middle, as well as Irva's watching for that cross, knowing that Rapid was lurking around A before to try to get some entry frags, and now it's a 3 versus 1, and the bomb is still waiting inside B, playing it patiently. 25 seconds left of the clock, but this is not going to sell a fake for Cruxy, because Cruxy saw him inside the site the whole time. Now that the bomb is planted, 3 of them are moving in, he goes for the quick wide peek, and then Team Flash coming through, and Iridium almost died because of that, and finally he does die, but at least Irv came out for that save on the retake. And again, it's because of that little miscue on that Flash to Flash's teammate. His other teammate could have stayed alive, but at the end of the day, they get the round, and they end the half 10-5.
Yeah, Irv had eyes on the T the entire time. RSK, I understand exactly what he was thinking over there. He made it into the site, and he was thinking, you know, no one knows I'm here if I wait an appropriate amount of time. Yeah, exactly. They knew. He didn't know that they knew, though. He was thinking, if I wait enough time, I can just go ahead and force them to rotate back to A, then I plant the bomb, and then I actually have a chance to go ahead and 3v1 clutch this thing. But, I mean, in reality, as you said, they knew exactly where he is. They were already rotating into position, and on paper, 3v1 clutches, they just don't work out most of the time. 10-5 is the score at the end of the first half. This is your overtime map, so it's winner take all. True North is in a great position, but North 5, I said they need about 6 rounds or so to feel really comfortable on On T side, Mirage, they've got 5. It's certainly doable. I've seen people come back from much worse than this.
And I think the reason why he also waited was because when his teammate actually fell down from Cruxy's op, he was thinking, okay, he knows I'm inside the site. I'm going to hide in here. Maybe if I wait long enough, Cruxy's going to be impatient and actually come out and try to kill me before I even get the bomb plant down, where he could actually even it up on a 2 versus 1 situation right after that.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, Cruxy played it smart and waited for his team.
That's the way it's done, and that's why True North is leading 10-5. If I update the box score before we go live pistol round here, let's see who the man of the hour is. On DE Barrage, top kills is actually going to be Cruxy again on fire. 17-1-7 with a plus-minus of +10 so far at the end of the first half. Now True North's going to be on T-side offense. North 5 points. You got to win the pistol round if you want to stand a chance. Get that money, get the economic momentum. Bomb setting up standard A, which is not your usual initial strategy. It's typically straight through B apps.
And now because of that, like I said, they want to try to rush towards B to start. They have 2 guys actually pushing towards B at the beginning of the round for the CT side. But then the execution happens towards the A bomb side, which is perfect for them right now to overtake this. But already we have the CTs on a rotation. They're already at the A ramp. AGN's going to work, drops 2 there at Sandwich. And just like that, Cruxy's the last man standing inside Palace to try to win this one. Smoke dissipates, AGN with the headshot. AGN going back to work here.
Yeah, just a bad position to be in. I mean, the bomb is planted for the Palace player. They've already cleared out. Actually, it wasn't planted for the Palace player. It's planted more for ramp and watching from jungle or connector. Not the best spot in the world to plant when you're hiding in Palace like that. He couldn't do anything. I mean, once the smoke cleared, he has to walk all the way out, wide peek it in front of, 3 CTs. And its game is the over. North 5 getting the critical first pistol round win, 6-10. That sets them up to go ahead and streak ahead with at least another point or 2 if they play their cards right. FAMAS's 1 SMG is going to be in the hands of Bacon Strips, and naturally, armor in everybody's hands.
So let's see what they're going to try to do out of this. They're going to try to execute another smoke execution towards the A-bomb site, because they actually got them quite easily in the pistol round. If they do it one more time here, they could actually go in for a second bomb plant. But AGN's on a big flank right now and spotted 3 of them setting up. So there you go. Everybody's back towards mid. AGN's going to watch that flank. And funny thing is, his Rapid is rotating all the way towards mid to support him, which is actually good towards the end of the day, because AGN only has 20 HP. He gets taken down, but now his teammate's there to try to take him and avenge his death. He's able to take the first one. Iridium's now creeping forward. Rapid's about to white peak. Nope. The rest of them are going to still try to execute towards the A site, but you still have Bacon Strips waiting just under the balcony.
North 5, super aggressive CT team. It's cost them on cash, but it's working out very nicely. That was AGN who pushed ahead on B side. Got all the intel necessary. Bacon Strips peeks the corner, just picks the wrong time to do that. Dizzy finds the headshot, takes down the player under dark. That's all right. The rotation is fast. You've got one guy with that hiding underneath smoke. That's kind of a clever thing to do from CT. And the T's are shut down fast. True North 10-7. North 5 coming back. They can do it.
Yeah, it was a miss smoke there by Irv. He was set up for that smoke towards CT spawn, but his mistake was that he actually jumped when he threw it. So when you jump through that smoke, it actually lands and blooms just on the corner of the boxes of the ticket booth, which actually did not give him a chance to run into the site. Despite that, it was still 4 guys watching over that site, and he had no armor to work with either, so he got easily dispatched. Now towards this round, it's going to be 3 save rounds in a row for this terrorist team of True North, who are now creeping as the line. Choose your train at the underpass to get the kill onto AGN, who is always the big flanker here. But now it's Rapid with the big flank. He's going to be able to take down 2 with the assist on the third one. Crossfired by Bacon Strip and MJ. Last one inside the jungle, at least. That's 2 kills. He's creeping across. He could actually run to get this plant. It's up to Rapid to have to hold him back. Taking lives, going for the flash. That's going to blind Rapid. He could make it inside the site now as he does so, but he's going to have to act quick. He's going for the plant. Rapid's not even pushing in. Oh my god, that's a fail.
He's got the bomb plant. Shut down by MJ, but that's all right. Bomb plant's in. True North has the cash they need. They can make a nice buy going in. Next round, 2 kills. Also huge for T-side True North, 10-8. North 5, they cannot be happy about this. Then Silly, I mean, break it down. What went wrong? They ended up pushing straight through The entire team pushed straight through, underpass, trying to go into connector, and it seemed like their position was given away immediately by AGN. They didn't switch at all and just went on that suicide plunge into connector. Is there anything they could do to turn it around?
No, not on a save round like that. It's okay for them to work as a team. They actually did get the kill onto AGN to pick up a gun. The mistake came from North 5 after. When they saw them stream up towards that connector, they actually closed in on him and tried to be trigger happy and just tried to go for frags without really expecting where the last team member could go. And they didn't watch towards the CT spawn. He went through the vents and went through the market to get the plant. And that's just a small mistake there. The way that... who was it that went back on catwalk? I think it was Rapid. He should have went deep into the site right after it. Even if he dies, at least his teammate can come in and get the kill before the bomb plane comes through.
Here, the aggression is starting to cost North 5 a little bit of momentum. AGN walking way up cat, down mid through smokes, ends up getting cut down quickly by T's on the part of True North. Now CT's down by one man, forces them to stack their defense just a little bit differently. Rapid's going to sit here watching mid from connector. It's a 3A, 1B stack. You see one person, MJ, starting to work his way back towards B. Wrong call because all the T's are set up just outside. Flashing in, rushing in towards A site. Bacon strips. Crouched on top of the box, gets one, sees a couple more, calls out the positions. Dizzy's in sandwich, pushes out a smoke. Bacon strips. Juke in the corner, doing everything he can to stay alive. Herb shuts him down, but he was alive long enough to be a distraction, allowing his teammates to rotate back in, mop up the mess, and now you see North 5, 10-9, Benz.
Yeah, slowly closing that gap right now, looking to tie this game, so True North struggling a little bit on this T side, but it's just because that economy wasn't well thought of so far with three saves that they had so far, going for the full gun round. Couldn't get anything done, but they saved enough for a double buy here. So hopefully this is where they could turn things around. If not, it's going to be $3,500 in the bonus, and really only Dizzy's going to be the one that's going to be able to get an AK-47 purchase on a round after.
Another standard A take is being set up. You got Rapid watching mid. Your A defense players are going to be MJ back near CT and Danger. Holding the molly. Here comes the flashes. Here come the smokes. And the smokes effectively cut. Yeah, Bacon Strips is fully cut off, but he's counter flashing nicely. Is able to get one kill before he gets overrun. That's kind of what happens, though, in these situations when you're playing under Palace. Your player in the back is completely smoked off. Can't do anything. AGN comes around the corner, too. Tries to push upstairs. He, too, is smoked off. The bomb is going to get planted.
Where was the CT spawn smoke?
There's Rapid. Walks in. RSK also from CT. Look at the Palace player. That's how you do it. Plant the bomb for Palace. Peek out the corner at just the last minute. Finish the job. 11-9. CTs.
They were lucky because they didn't have a CT spawn, CT smoke there for True North. That could have been really devastating there for for True North, sorry. And another unfortunate play there. Like I said, it's such a great flash that was thrown by Bacon Strips from the bottom of the balcony up towards that wooden plank to land on the top at Tetris. 4 of them were fully blinded, but he wasted about 12 bullets to get the first kill, which didn't give him enough to spray down 2 or 3 more, and was only able to get 1 kill out of that. Coulda, shoulda had like 2 or 3 more thanks to that. But a save round, a dink coming through. Are you kidding me? That's so unfortunate. Rapid trying to get the kill onto Cruxy first, but AGN runs right in front of him. At least he manages to get the kill, but then again, that was a huge flank that could have been 2 kills for the counter-terrorist team. And now the T's regroup together, and they're looking to win this together as a round should come in for True North now.
RSK could be a game changer here. He's pushed up in apartments and heard everything that was happening, gets all the intel necessary, peeks up the mid because he has a feeling it could be Cat, finds out what's happening. He gets killed by a grenade coming in from Risk. Bomb makes its way into the B site, but the intel is there. You're going to see a slow rotate coming through T for MJ, and then Bacon Strips working the 5-7 alone. He picks up a Galil. Smart decision here is to just go ahead and back off, try and save that Galil. North 5. Now he's going to go ahead and push up. He's got $3,800. He can afford to lose something. MJ through Palace. Who's it going to be? Bacon Strips found. Doesn't check ladder. Shot in the head by Irv. Now, one angle to watch. Taking lives is the man that MJ has to deal with. Taking lives. Pushes forward. Nice exit frag. MJ takes the gun. Runs away. He's happy with that.
9 HP, but Iridium is still very close. He could cut him off towards that mid side. And
Boom.
MJ stops where he's still in a blast radius. Silver plays.
It's that next level anti-strat. If I blow up, they'll never expect it.
At least they'll never get the gun. They'll never get $300 by killing me, at least.
Yeah, they'll never get it back. 12-9, True North still in the lead. They've got a full buy AK-47s. AGN, what is going on here? Okay, good. He's got an M4A1S. No ops in play. That might favor the T's, especially if they choose to push up mid. We've got Bomb working his way up mid, taking lives as though he knows what's going on. Rapid's watching, taking lives, does some pre-firing, exposes his position. I don't think he ever saw Rapid, though. Now he saw him, saw the top of his head, takes a couple of shots, and now they know. Somebody's at connector. Might be good to smoke it off.
Yeah, meanwhile, though, Risk actually did, though, what I do is pushing into the hallway from that boost onto the top of the pipes into the balcony room, and he won that fight against Gruxy, who never saw that coming. Now, that connector is being held down by Iridium, but quickly traded out by AGN. The bomb is still up, though. It's a 3-on-4 situation in favor of North 5, as we finally have this mid-control now for the terrorist team, with one still lurking towards the A ramp, so Irv has to try to get something done here, but if he actually dies, it's not... He's actually gonna, I hope he doesn't try to walk through this smoke. They're going to try to work together at least to pinch towards this A site, which is a smarter move because they're on a 2-on-2 split on the CT side, so they're creeping up and they're not really executing as of yet, and they're walking past each other as well. Now they're finally going to spot them at jungle. They about dropped the bomb carrier, but now the trade comes through. Irv baiting his teammate, but still not managing to get the kill onto Risk somehow, thanks to that little pole in front of him. And now it's going to be a round coming in for North 5, closing that gap, and we actually have a pretty decent game between these two teams after all here, Seba.
It's very, very close. I mean, I would almost expect that because, as you mentioned, True North and North 5, they're both actual LAN teams. They're serious enough to go ahead and meet in person, hang out at LANs, and play in a competitive venue. It's not, you know, just straight up CEVO free or, you know, open league sort of teams. These guys hang out, practice strats, do stuff, and I can see it. I mean, they are operating on a much higher level than I might have expected for something going on tonight. Straight out of the gate, True North, Tech 9 rush through apartments. That's all right. RSK's right there, locking it down with AG and the site full in control of North 5. Yeah, good night.
Yeah, and a small crater there from Cruxy trying to jump out the window, I guess, or he needed himself, I think, from the blast radius. I'm not too sure. But a save round coming through, trying to do the waterfall strat outside towards B halls. The goal was to get that bomb plant inside B, but it was greatly held there by North 5 right after. No armor, everybody's getting aim punch, everybody's getting taken down quite easily here, but now they're going to try to do another aggressive mid take for True North. As surprisingly enough, North 5 are doing the same thing, and it's going to be Rapid and AGM winning that one, but finally Iridium is going to retaliate back from the outside B, and MJ, though, is already creeping at the underpass. So this is going to be tough for them to take towards this B site.
North 5 taking a play straight out of the True North playbook, pushing up mid, taking control, making the frags. Now RSK sees the bomb carrier jumping out of window in apartments, takes him down, sees the bomb, gets maybe a little bit aggressive, flashing himself out, taking lives, knows how to play that game. Gets the kill, and now Bomb's going to be in control of T's. Picked up by taking lives. He's spotted from market. Hurt. 7 health. Reloads the gun. Backed up by teammates. He's going to go for the plant. And as long as nobody flanks him, there it is. Bomb's been planted. Taking lives. 7 health. Shut down. But, well, they got the plant money. That's a minor victory for True North. That's going to be a tied game, though. Look at this. 12-12. We've got a match tonight.
Definitely, and despite losing 3 players earlier on, getting that bomb plant at least salvages them a little bit of money to possibly go for, well, they will go for a save here, and then hopefully tie it up to a 13-13 after that. And it's just this mid control and this A take attempt for True North is just not working for them. I guess the only thing that really worked was when they actually did the set nades to try to work towards the CT spawn and hopefully catch them off guard when things aren't going well on the CT side on the hold, because if the spray somehow stays on for North 5, they're just holding the site so well towards A. And look at this round. AGN's inside that smoke, and as soon as it clears up, he's going to see quite a few guys just on the other side, and as it dissipates, he gets spotted first. It's the first one to fall. They're going to use the Q to come through and try to take this A site, but there's already 3 guys already working across. 1 guy in a big flank. It's going to be Rapid. Flash is coming through. Everybody's whited out. Rapid with the frag. Last one under the balcony. And Dizzy is going to get headshotted by Rapid as well. So that's going to be the round as we anticipated. But at least 2 kills so far. That's going to force a few buys. But look at them. Rapid and MJ still at 12K. So they're okay with that. And now Irv and company finally have enough money possibly to go for an AWP if they want to. And indeed they are, with Cruxy wheeling that up. And he does have a spawn for somewhat of a mid pick. So he's going to bring the fight here against Rapid, sorry, who's also moving inside the winter room.
Star of that play was really bacon strips. Even though he didn't really get anything for kills, he was juking the corner, staying alive, and being just enough of a distraction to hold the tees up and allow Rapid to go ahead and rotate and mop up all those kills. It's a selfless play like that that makes the difference and makes him so good. So hard to stay alive and have the discipline not to go for the kills, but go for the round win. This time around, you got the T's working their way in. They took mid control very quickly. A has been taken. You got the split A situation going on. And RSK trying to do the flank behind. Dizzy's watching the back. Gets punished. Shot. That's a nice 2K for RSK. He's going to back off as the bomb gets planted. And it's up to AGN flanking in from ramp, unexpected corner. And RSK, who may just be going for a save.
Yeah, with the amount of health that he has left. So at this point, AGN is going to try to go ham to win a 3 versus 1 on his own, or try to at least hurt the economy here of True North and save his gun. But he manages to get 2 kills. He has enough money to go for a buy for the next round after, and that's it. That's why RSK say, all right, I'm coming, dude, I'm coming. He gets the kill, but there's no kit. Does he have enough time? RSK has a kit, though. That's fine. He's moving up. He's trying to find it through the smoke. Does he have enough time now?
2,
as he couldn't find it through the smoke. He does not! The split second comes through, and True North gets the round.
RSK backing off. He was going to save. You got to be there to support your teammate. That's really what it comes down to.
It's also because that nade was, the bomb was impossible to find for RSK through that smoke. He was just spamming that button trying to find it, unfortunately for him. That's hilarious, actually.
Wow. 13-13. We have a tied game in overtime. Just to recap, it was Cash 16-8. North 5 took the win right there. Map number 2 was Overpass. 16-11. True North take the win. Now we're in the overtime map of Mirage with a tied game. It is anybody's match tonight. Right after this, by the way, stay tuned. We will be covering the lower bracket game. That is a best of 1. Tees. True North, lots of money, except for Cruxy with the Galil. So disappointing because he has been such a star opera throughout this entire game tonight. North 5 already losing AGN, their top player. Rapid holding mid with the op as we prepare Vencilli for a massive A entry.
Yeah, and at this point as well, there's not much of a hold. Actually, there is. Everybody rotated back, so we have one heading towards CT spawn, one towards the jungle. Here comes the smokes and the flashes towards the site. One is fully blooded right in there, and that's going to be Bacon Strip, so nobody playing under the balcony this time. So they're going to try to clear it out, taking less with the bomb on his back. That's a bad smoke towards CT spawn as well, so he leaves himself fully exposed, but it still manages to spam 2 of them down. A third one falls towards the jungle side, and finally, a flawless take for True North, and a flawless victory for this round as they take the lead, and MJ keeps switching names after every round. It's annoying.
Yeah, right? That is not supposed to happen right there. North 5 just telepathically rotates all the way into A site. So True North is committing suicide by making a full 5 versus 5 A take against an entrenched North 5. They're not even out of position. They're ready for it, ready to rock and roll. And True North just steamrolls them, out-fragging, out-killing, flawless victory. Phenomenal work.
So this forces now the counter-terrorist team of North 5 on the save. So things are looking great for True North right now to win this actually best out of 3. And as the match that we're covering next, as Sable mentioned before, is going to be in the lowers, and it's going to be way too French against the loser of this match, which looks to be North 5. But check that, I'm speaking too soon. Bacon Strip is trying to even things up right now. He gets the kill into Dizzy with the 5-7 at mid, but quickly traded out by Irv, who's also met up at the bomb by the bomb cure. So they actually spot him as well. This is going to be a lot of intel for this counter-terrorist team. But Cruxy's making so much noise right now while MJ's holding by Firebox. 46 seconds left on the clock, but the whole terrorist team are moving back towards the A ramp, so they're going to work all together inside
This
A.
is smart.
The rest of them are still holding towards middle, so it's all up to MJ to hopefully get 1 kill.
Cruxy, I think he was making noise, trying to sell the rotate, saying, look, I'm a lurk, I'm a lurk, I'm a bad lurk. And it worked. I mean, you had one person go all the way towards B. Now he's rotating through. Cruxy peeks the corner, gets one kill. That's going to be MJ. Taking Lance follows up, knocking Bacon Strips out of the game. And now with that long rotate through T, AGN with a 5-7. I mean, there's virtually nothing he can do. It is a 4 versus 1 situation. AK-47s, AGN meets Cruxy, still hanging out in Palace, says, hey, buddy, how you doing? You dead. 15-13, True North has tied it. They're 1 point away from winning this best of 3.
Yes, that's right, and this is down to the wire and actually quite stressful. I'm just trying to see on the next match right now because I'm looking at the stats from the game of why Way Too French actually lost, who they actually lost against. And they lost against a team that's basically in amateur division or online only, so quite interesting there. Nonetheless, let's follow back with the action here because it is a crucial round needed here for the CT side. They're actually pushing 3 guys aggressively up at mid, including 2 up on catwalk before. But as it's clear and they see nothing there, one's rotating back towards the B bomb site, but is it too little too late? They're still walking slowly here, and this is an open site right now for the terrorist team to take. But should this big flank come through by AGN? Okay, Dizzy's watching that flank. Dizzy gets the instant headshot. This is the call for them to head inside this B bomb site. It's smoked out here for them to move in to take down Risk up on Cat. Rapid still alive inside Market though. Bombs making his way through. He spotted first one. Still, they're keeping their toes towards the A side indeed, and that's a 1v1 fight towards A. That leaves MJ towards the A bomb site by himself, which means that Rapid has to try to get something done here on a 3v1 of his own inside B. Oh, how did he not see him? How did it? Okay, he did see him. He gets the first kill. Sees the second one, digs him, but cannot get the kill. You have a nade. Throw your nade. Throw your nade. There you go. At least his teammate's going to take the kill. Now it's 1 more remaining. Or should I say 2 more inside B halls. He gets the jumping AK headshot onto Dizzy. They're going to go down full plant. Can they get it? The nade comes through by Cruxy. He's staying on it. He gets the kill. Now the clock's ticking on the bomb. The kid is picked up. And not enough time, and that is a clutch play down to the wire. No better way to finish this game here as True North wins it 16-13 in this 3rd map, and they take it overall 2-1 over North 5.
By a matter of seconds. What an incredible play. What an incredible rotate near victory right there. True North, North 5. Next matchup coming up, if you're just joining us in this eSports World Cup, Canada qualifiers is going to be Way Too French
against Brain Dead.
Well, they already played
against North 5.
Right, yeah. Against North 5. Way Too French losing to Team Brain Dead. Brain Dead, interesting fact about Brain Dead, they're a CEVO free division team. However, they're 7-1 in CEVO free. They're ranked number 3. I mean, it's the free division. You don't have to play for it. So the variety of skill ranges widely, right? You've got people who are very unskilled, you know, low gold Nova player teams like mine used to be, all the way up to global elites who just don't want to spend any sort of money. So it's kind of like apples and oranges looking at these teams against any other division. Brain Dead, their only loss was on a DE train. They knocked Way Too French all the way down to the bottom. Way Too French, they've been in the ESEA Open playoffs before. Vance, do you know anything about that team?
Yeah, they're a local team from Montreal that's been participating at a lot of ETSs in the past. I mean, I think they've gotten 5th to 8th place at the last ETS LAN. They got 5th and 6th as well at Dreamland the year before. So they're a team that plays a lot in the local Montreal events. And that being said, I think they made it to IM, if I'm not mistaken, in terms... No, they're actually a main team. Intermediate. Well, they're intermediate for CEVO, but they're actually main in ESEA. So that's actually... a pretty decent team that manages to actually lose to a free division. Exactly. So surprising upset there, as even T, the one that's running this from behind the scenes and also the owner of or manager of Ace Gaming, is quite surprised that a local team with such experience as Way Too French wasn't able to cut through quite easily here on this map against, or this matchup against Brain Dead. It finished pretty much 16-10 on the first map, 16-9 for Way Too French, and then 16-14. So another match down the wire between these two teams. But both of these teams now, speaking about North 5 and Way Too French, have a chance to redeem themselves and move forward. But like Sable mentioned, now in the lower brackets, it's only best of 1. So what they're going to do now is they're going to have to veto every single map until there's one more remaining. They're going to knife for sides, and then that map is going to be played. So as this match just ended here for North 5, I'm assuming that we're going to take possibly maybe 5 minutes before we can come back because they still have to go through the veto process. So what do you think about that, Seba?
Yeah, sounds good. Stay tuned. We got the lower bracket final coming your way. ESWC.